All right, everybody, and welcome back to Midnight Movies. I am your co-host, Cody.
And I'm the other co-host, Nikki.
And today we're finishing off Jordan Peele month with a movie not by Jordan Peele,
Yeah.
produced by him, but not made
Produced.
by him.
Yes.
We're doing Him.
Him.
Directed by Justin Tipping. I hope I pronounced his last name right. It's literally Tipping.
It's tipping.
Tipping.
I feel like there would be no other way to pronounce that.
You're bringing up Letterbox already? We do that at the end, Nikki. Come on.
Well, I was gonna bring it up just to get
31
it
episodes
ready,
in.
but it signed me out. So
Oh,
now I'm
shit.
like, I don't know my freaking username.
They know we're talking shit now, and so they're just like,
Damn
nah,
it.
log them out.
I
We can't have any
know.
of this. I
You know
literally
what?
got
We're
an
gonna
email
fix
from
that.
them a few weeks ago to just be like, oh, verify your account. And she was like, I never post anything on here. I just use it to grab screen grabs.
I just guessed my username and password. I got in. We're
Hell
okay.
fucking
Thank
yeah,
you.
you did it.
I hate when things log you out because it's like, well, fuck, I don't remember.
What was it? A couple days ago, Facebook went down and it logged me out of my profile.
Oh, I
And
saw
just
your
like,
post.
I was just like, I hope I remember what my password was.
Yeah, it's like, well, anyone could get on now because I don't know what's going on.
Anyway, we digress. Yeah, Him. So this is a fairly recent movie. Came out last year. Literally, I think only like, what is it? It came out September of last year. So like maybe 7, 10 months ago,
Oh,
somewhere around there.
this is
So,
very new then.
yeah, pretty new. Probably, I don't know. Other than Weapons, probably one of the more recent films that we've covered.
That we've done definitely.
But anyway, Nikki, what is your experience with Him? Have you? I don't think we've mentioned that neither of us has seen this
No,
movie
this is also the
before.
first movie that neither of us have seen.
So
Um,
like Nikki and I are both going into this pretty blind.
Yeah. I wanted so I saw the preview for this
Hmm.
and I was interested
Oh,
because
okay.
I was like, what a fun concept, like a sports horror movie. And this has probably been done before, but not under a name, like because it's produced by Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
So obviously people are gonna see that and be interested in it. Maybe not
I mean,
too much since
they
it's
made
not
sure
directed
on
by
all those
him.
trailers to plaster his name everywhere from Jordan Peele.
Exactly. So I was like, ooh, like I'm sure there's a ton of probably like B-rated horror movies on Tubi that are about sports. But I was like, this is gonna be fun to see one that's gonna be like really well shot and hopefully well done and well directed, especially since Jordan Peele's name is on it.
Hmm.
So and right away from seeing the trailer, I kind of knew what I was gonna be getting into.
Yeah,
Kind of like cult like
Satan
stuff.
imagery and stuff like that. Like I
Exactly.
kind of anticipated what we'll talk about it. There were some twists that I thought were going to happen that ended up not happening. That
There is something that I thought was going to
I
happen that
I
didn't
think
either.
would have been better than the twist that we ended up getting. But
Yeah.
just watching from the trailer, like you can kind of tell, like oh, Satan imagery, cultish. Like you
Hmm.
kind of get a feel of what this movie's going to be.
Exactly. So I went into this feeling, I was like, it's probably going to be like an okay movie. I'm probably not going to love it, but I'm going to give it a shot. It was fine. It was okay. Could have. I felt like the concept is good. There's a good concept to this movie. I feel like it could have been done better. And honestly, I wanted some more imagery, some more cult activities.
Hmm.
There really wasn't enough. Like I just felt like I was like watching them just practice football for like half the movie.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But yeah, what about you?
So I just remember like going to the theater quite often in 2025, and this movie's trailer was like plastered over like almost every movie that I saw. Like I
Hmm.
think before 28 Years Later, they had this trailer. Before Weapons, they had this trailer. I just remember watching the trailer and just being like, that is a very interesting premise of just taking a sports film and making it horror.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've seen anything like that. Like you said, there's probably like 100 B-list, D-list horror
Yeah,
films that have
exactly.
sports in it. I don't know those,
Hmm.
so like I remember watching the trailer, just being like, "This is an interesting premise, but these trailers are not selling me on the movie." Like, it's a lot of, like, hyper editing.
Mm.
Like, it looks like it's trying to be different rather than, like, trying to be interesting. So, like, I paid no attention to this movie. I was just like, yeah, interesting premise, but I'll probably never watch this. Who cares?
Yeah.
And then you brought up
And
that we
then
should
I
do it
came
on the
along.
podcast. And I was just like, okay, fine. I guess I'm going to watch this movie.
Well, because I wanted to watch it.
I mean, that's fair.
That's why I was like, we should do this during Jordan Peele because it was produced. And we understand everyone who's probably going to be like, Jordan Peele didn't direct this. We know.
We get it.
We understand.
We're movie people. We understand.
We needed to round out the month, okay?
Yeah.
So chill out, please.
I would still
please.
argue we should have done Monkey Man, but whatever.
You were saying that. And I was like, I don't really remember hearing too much about Monkey Man. So I was like, eh.
Yeah, but it is produced by Peele. So,
Yeah. Hey, we'll add it to the list. I'll add it right now.
Monkey Man. If
we'll do a
if Jordan Peele
month.
ever comes out with a fourth movie, we'll just add that in there. I don't know how we'd ram that month out. Like, I don't know I guess we could do Keanu, because I guess Jordan Peele produced that.
Yeah.
He's in it too.
See,
so.
there you go. We'll just do that.
But anyway, you felt this movie was okay. I didn't like it. I didn't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think a lot of the critical reception that I've been seeing of this movie feels overly harsh. But at the same time, I've seen it a lot, and I kind of agree with this summation. It's very stylistic, but there's not a lot of substance here.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Not only that, but the movie's themes are so obvious that it's basically hits you on the head.
Mm-hmm.
And, like...
Say it quite a lot.
I'm not going to pretend that Jordan Peele is the most subtle director.
He's not.
Like, Get Out is very obvious about what it's doing,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, the brilliance is in the script and how it's written and how he structures it. Whereas I feel like in this movie, they're just hitting you over the head of just, like, football is like religion,
mm-hmm.
and it just keeps running with that over and over and over again.
Like, it's like family, God, family, football.
God, family, football. Yeah. So I wasn't a big fan of this, especially when we get into like the last 30 minutes of this movie when it completely loses the plot.
Well, and I was wondering how you'd feel too, because of the fact that you're not a sports person.
No.
At all.
So, like, even on its base premise, as interesting as I found it, I was just, like, not interested because it's just, like, I'm not a sports guy. Sports doesn't interest me. Mm-hmm. A lot of this, I'm watching this movie, and I'm just like, these people are fucking crazy. Who follows sports like this? And then I have to remind myself, there are actually people out there like this.
And that's why I feel like this is such, like, a great concept for a movie, because there are people who treat it very much like a religion.
But
like,
at the same,
it is everything to them.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, when I think, like, I'm not a sports person,
mm-hmm.
but I'm a movie person.
Yeah.
And I understand that there is this thing of celebrity worship. Of
mm-hmm.
just, like, people put celebrities, like, on this high pedestal when they're just people. So it's like, I get the theme that they're going for because I know that people treat sports personalities like that, too. It's just like, sports doesn't interest me.
I mean, I get that. But, I mean, me with sports, I enjoy watching them. I watched football growing up. Wing watches a lot of sports, lots of everything. Started watching tennis this year more frequently.
Oh, interesting.
Starting watching
We're going to have to
hockey.
do challengers at
Hell
some
yeah.
point.
Hockey, basketball, of course, all the time. Big basketball stuff going on right now. Knicks and Spurs, you guys. That's probably going to be over by the time this comes out. But yeah.
Probably. It's certainly going over my head because I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, that's fine. World Cup is going on right now, soccer.
Oh,
so
fair enough, yeah.
Lots of sports happening right now. So watching this, I was like...
It's almost like sports is like the number one thing that unites us as a species.
Yeah, I know, right? which is great. Love that.
Good for you. It's like, I don't disparage people for loving sports. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, for me personally...
People go a little crazy.
They go fucking crazy, especially in like the UK.
Mm-hmm.
If like a team that they love sometimes like either both win or lose, they'll fucking
Oh,
destroy a city.
no, yeah, they're like during I don't know if you've seen, you might have not, but in New York they're doing like the Spurs and Knicks games,
Hmm.
and like the Knicks had lost one of the games, and yeah, like they were going around like just like tearing shit up. And this poor y'all, have y'all seen that?
I'm
Where
sure
this
they
one,
have. It's just
yeah,
I haven't.
where this
So
one guy was like, "Y'all, like this is our city. Like we can't be destroying our city. Like we're New Yorkers. Like let's calm down." And everyone's like, "Fuck this guy!" And then they start
kick
trying to
his
kick
ass.
his ass. Yeah. I was like the only guy who is like being level-headed right now. They're like, "Let's fuck this guy up."
It reminds me of that scene from like I think it's Half Baked or something. It's like, boo this man, boo.
Yeah, no, it was very much that. So no, I love like getting into how insane people are about sports, especially with football. But yeah,
Cool.
this kind
You
of fell a
can
little flat.
you can be my gauge as to how realistic some of these people
I
are
mean,
with their. I would say one of the biggest flaws of this, because a lot of this movie is just like isolated at this like
this,
compound.
yeah,
And a lot of the imagery is just like, oh, sports is a religion because a lot of people like follow it like a
hmm
religion. We don't necessarily get that sense other than in little moments and like little characters. It's like I would have liked to see more of that.
no, I wanted it to be more like intense. Because
I wanted to see like this on kind of a grander scale
hmm
of just like him in a football field, like actually being worshipped by
yeah,
these people. Like I feel like that probably would have been better than what we got because most of this movie is just in one
it is.
building.
Yeah,
And it's just like, yeah, that's interesting in like a lighthouse sort of way, but
when we're
it's not the
wanting,
themes that you're really going for, and we'd
yeah,
argue about like
being
whether or
larger
not,
than life, being like
yeah,
a god, you kind of want to see outside
especially
perspectives.
if like that's like the theme that you're hammering into our heads of just like religion is like sports are like religion.
hmm
We got to see that, like make this like a massive cult sort of thing.
Yes, I needed more cult stuff, and I
Yeah.
wasn't getting enough.
That being said, there is a lot of religious imagery just thrown everywhere.
No, every which way, just
They
pop,
have a
pop, pop,
very
pop.
cringy like Last Supper
Oh
image,
God,
and
I was like,
I'm just like, God damn, like make it very obvious for us.
well, in that scene, it's just like he's in the middle of an interview, then all of a sudden it's just like boom, and then it zooms out,
Not
and it's
only
just
that, but
everyone. I'm like, where were these people?
but
Who
like
are they?
without spoiling it because we're not in spoilers yet.
Yeah.
Like it's like he's trauma dumping and he's talking about his past,
hmm
and then cut, and it's just like the Last Supper.
Yes,
It's just like, what does this have to do
and
with
you
where we
don't know
just
any of the people that
no,
are no, like maybe two.
yeah.
Honestly, I didn't even pause to look because it's like we only have like three characters in this movie, so it's like
No,
who
I
are all
remember
these other
rolling my
people?
eyes when I saw that. I was just like, oh God,
They
okay.
said, "Hey, if you didn't get it like
If you didn't
earlier,
get it from the other 5,000 references that we did to religion, here
you're
you
gonna get it
go.
right now." I
Literally, one of
promise.
the characters quotes Jesus and
hmm
literally has to say, it's like, Jesus said that. And I was just like,
By
great.
the way,
By the way, Jesus said it.
do
I
you
mean,
know
even
him?
from like the sports, like the football team's name in this is the
The
Saviors.
saviors.
Like the main quarterback, his name is Isaiah, which is like a biblical name. There's a lot of
hmm
biblical names in this. I don't know. They throw it at you so heavy handed, and like it never coalesces in a very satisfying way by the time we get to the end of this movie,
No, it doesn't.
which is a big shame.
It is because I like. There's a good movie concept here. There
There
really, really
is
is. I just need someone to do something better with this, but I know no one else will touch it because this did not do well
no.
at all.
I guess if you want to get into your fun
Yes,
fact here,
the budget was 27 million and the box office was 28
yeah, after
million.
marketing and everything like that, that is not a success. That is a bomb.
Oh, absolutely.
Like maybe it made its production costs back, but like marketing and everything, whoever knows what the marketing budget is.
Yeah, because
This
they
movie,
don't.
Hollywood never releases it, and I hate when people are just like, "Oh, a movie has to make this much money." It's like you don't know that.
No,
You don't know that.
you don't know
You don't
anything.
know fucking anything. The only one that knows it is the movie studios, and they
But
never say anything about it.
this very clearly did not make
No,
enough.
this did not do well. It's a shame because I think we may or may not have talked on the podcast before, but Jordan Peele like advocated for buying weapons.
Yes, we did talk about that during
I
that.
think we talked about it during weapons, but
And if y'all haven't seen that
if
or
you
listened to
haven't
that
seen our
episode,
weapons episode, it's pretty good. I really like that
go
episode.
listen to that because I was a pre-video recording.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good. It was a good episode.
It was a good episode, mainly because I love weapons.
Yeah, same. And it was good.
But anyway, I feel like if Jordan Peele had been able to acquire weapons, because weapons only came out like a month before this. Like imagine Monkey Paw, like the production company is like they put out weapons, and then a month later you got another Monkey Paw film like him, and it's just like, oh, we'll go see that because we just saw weapons, and it was great, so we'll go see this. So I feel like it's a shame he didn't get weapons because it's just like this movie probably would have been a bit more successful.
Well, and I'm honestly surprised that it only made as much as it did because it's like his name was on it.
And you have a big like A-list celebrity like Marlon Wayans attached to it. And it's like, I guess he's not as much of a draw as I think he would be.
I guess not. I mean, what else is he really in besides like the scary movies?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he did White Chicks.
True.
People love White Chicks.
I forgot to tell you, there's a white chick joke in Scary Movie 6. Yeah, there was. I went to go watch Scary Movie 6, everyone.
Yeah. I'm probably never going to see it, so.
Yeah, no. I told Cody I genuinely laughed maybe twice. For sure once. Maybe twice.
Which sucks because that movie's like, what, an hour and a half long?
To
hour
laugh
and a half. Only once?
Yeah.
Not good.
No, especially for a comedy movie.
Especially for a comedy movie, a parody movie at that.
Yeah. It's so dated. I don't know. I love old scary movies. Let's get that straight right now. 1, 2, 3, love. 4, I can't really remember. 5 and 6, or 5, I guess. I was just like, what's even
I've never even seen 5 because
I don't know if I have or
didn't
not.
care.
I didn't care either. But yeah, anyways, let's get into it.
I guess we'll get into him. No homo.
It's Pride Month.
It is Pride Month.
Damn it.
We got our Pride mics going.
Oh yeah, Pride mics.
They can see yours. Mine's kind of hidden behind my laptop. So
no, I can see it. It's on.
Okay,
don't
yeah.
You worry.
I'm an ally, guys. Look.
You guys, look. It's like all corporate companies. They just like change
I got Bud Light on here and everything.
They just make it like they have like a rainbow flag. They're like, look, you guys, we're allies.
Look, guys, we're progressive for only 1 month, and then we go back to being corporate.
And then that's it.
That's it.
Then we're like, fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys. We'll get rid of DEI. Doesn't matter.
Crazy.
But anyway, we open up with a line. It was very funny to me when I first watched this because literally the movie opens up with like USA like jets flying in over a stadium, and it says sports. And I just remember laughing because it's like that's my go-to joke whenever like football season's going on. I'm just like, yeah, go sports. Go sports team, go.
Go sports team, go. Yeah.
So literally I laughed at the first line of this and we were just like, sports. And I'm just like, God damn.
It's for the people who don't know what's going on. They said, this is a sports movie, if you didn't know.
But anyway, this line does have like kind of like a foreshadowing where it's just like sports theater with real consequences. So it's like setting up.
There's real consequences.
To sports. You can get your leg broken.
You could get your leg broken. You could get a lot of things broken. Sports are crazy. I'll tell you something later. Sports are crazy. I just remember this story. It was about sports, but I'll tell you later.
It was about sports.
It's about sports. I'm going to write it down.
Good, so that way we don't forget.
Yeah, I don't want to say it on the podcast because it's gruesome. But yeah, and then so now this kid, Cam, we find out it's when he's younger.
I can't remember the character's last name. They say it in this. Cade. Cameron Cade, yeah.
Cameron Cade. Well, as a child, he's watching football with his family, and
they do have like a very important close-up on. Like they have this altar to the saviors.
It's basically a shrine.
Yeah, well, literally right there, like they have a cross with Jesus on it.
Because it not only has like savior merchandise on it, it has religious figures on it.
Yeah,
like
it's got the
like
mascot, I guess like bobbleheads or something.
Just and then they have family portraits, big theme in this is going to be God, family, football.
Mhm.
If it wasn't prevalent in this very first shot of them showing literally
very
all
heavily
that.
emphasized on God.
Yeah, like this is obviously something that they take very, very seriously in this household.
Yeah, too
I
seriously.
can't imagine growing up in like a household that's like this.
Especially with this
Like,
dad who's just like a perfect example of toxic
oh
masculinity.
yeah,
Of just like, because like what we see in this, Isaiah White, who's like the quarterback for the Saviors, played by Marlon Wayans, he like makes this like epic touchdown during this game. But he
yes,
suffers an injury. He fucking breaks his leg. Which, by the way,
gruesome.
I don't know, would they show this on TV of just like his fucking bones sticking out, like his legs like broken in half?
There's been, I've
Oh,
seen
okay.
videos of,
I know that there's like soccer players who will like
Mhm.
sprain their ankles and they'll make a big show of it of just like, oh, and
no,
stuff like
like,
that.
don't even get me started on soccer players. They are the biggest floppers ever. It's actually embarrassing to watch.
Yeah.
But no, like I've seen people like break their arm and it'd be completely
Fuck.
twisted out and them show it.
I'm surprised that
Um,
they get away with that.
It's
But
kind of
then,
like,
then again, in American TV, it's just like, no nudity, no,
I mean-
you can't say fuck, but we will show you the most graphic violence
yeah,
ever.
I mean, they might like cut away from it real quick or something like that, but you're still gonna see clips of it of
Yeah,
that
I
1
mean,
to
fair
2
enough,
seconds,
yeah.
you know. And then like, I mean, this is different because obviously there's gonna be blood in it, but like UFC and stuff, I've seen plenty of breaks and.
I mean, I
and
get that with like MMA and shit like that. Like,
Mhm.
you're gonna see
I saw
blood.
a dude break his leg on another guy leg when he kicked it. He broke it.
damn.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay, that's wild to me.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing like Isaiah's leg flopping.
I don't know
there,
if
and
they
I'm just
would
like,
be
yeah, because they
hyper-focusing
fucking
like
focus
that.
on this. Because
I
like
can't say they would or would not.
Cam like turns his head away because obviously like an 8-year-old child's gonna be
Is
like
gonna
traumatized
be
by
uncomfortable seeing that. But then his dad takes
turns
his face
his
and
head towards
turns
it, and it's just like, that's a real man. A real man sacrifices, and it's like, this isn't what you should be teaching your child.
No, it should not be. It's like that's actually
That's
insane.
actually pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another theme in this is just toxic masculinity. Like, once Cam and Isaiah meet, like, it's a very toxic pairing between the
Mhm.
two.
Like, you're a bitch. No, you're a bitch. I'm a better bitch than you. Like, I'm God, motherfucker. Like, it's just.
I'm surprised
it's
that there
a
was
lot.
no like gay slurs thrown in through this movie,
Yeah, you know what?
because
You're
I feel
right.
like that's a very like athlete sort of thing.
Yeah, it's dudes in their locker room talk. Yeah, they just go straight for slurs.
That's why I would never play sports. It's like,
So
I
would
can't do
never.
that. Throwing
But,
the F word just randomly throughout
Whoa.
there. It's just like, Jesus.
calm down. But also, this is when his dad says, "No guts, no glory."
Mhm.
So
I mean, a lot of this family is tying themselves very close to this sport. Like, literally, the touchdown happens, and they're literally saying, "We did it."
yeah, no,
As
they
if
are.
they
We did it.
personally
Yeah.
won the
It's
game.
like you did nothing. Actually,
You actually did nothing. You're just watching this on pay-per-view.
Mhm.
Like,
And the dad is like hyping his son up, like, you're gonna be the next Isaiah. You're gonna be him.
you're going to be the GOAT, which, by the way,
Mhm.
apparently, a little, like, trivia thing. So
Mhm.
this script was known as, like, a blacklist script in Hollywood, which essentially, for those of you that don't know, like, Hollywood, they have, like, a bunch of scripts that are written all the time. Sometimes they're picked up to be filmed, sometimes they aren't. Some blacklist ones are just, like, scripts of notoriety that
Mhm.
just aren't made and stuff like that. And originally, when this was a blacklisted script, it was called GOAT and
I
not
did hear
him.
about that. Yes.
And I feel like this movie should have been named GOAT. Not
You
only
know,
because they say GOAT so many times
they
in this
sure
movie,
freaking do.
but there is literally fucking GOAT imagery throughout the entire
and it's
movie.
like satanic and
Yeah,
like the goat,
like the ram
like
with the horns and
goat.
with the fucking horns and
Mhm.
everything.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, honestly, that might have worked for them.
Do you know what's funny about that though? Like, before I learned that fact, like, as I was watching the movie, I was like, this movie should have been called GOAT.
And
And
you
then
saw it,
literally I
was
saw
like,
that
"Hey."
trivia and I was just like, I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
I fucking knew this movie should have been called GOAT.
It should have been, because yeah, they use the term goat
So fucking much.
I'm the goat. Do you want to be the goat? You can only be a goat if I'm like, oh my
I
god,
think
and I hate that
I
term.
think the only reason why this movie wasn't named Goat, because literally last year there was an animated movie called Goat that
Yeah.
was also a sports movie.
No, that's what I was thinking too, because I assumed that that's exactly
Yeah.
why, because that one probably got picked up first or something. I mean, I assume animation takes way longer to put together than this.
Yeah, and it would probably take precedent with titling because like more people are going to go see an
An
animated movie
animated
than
film than a
this.
horror movie. Yeah,
Yeah, I would have.
exactly.
Although that would have been hilarious if both of the movies were titled "Go" and a bunch of confused parents accidentally took them to see this movie instead of the other
It's like,
one.
"Ooh, sorry.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
Sorry, little Jimmy.
Sorry, little Jimmy. Watch Marlon Wayans' legs snapped in half.
Yeah.
It's a fun time.
That's what a real man
That's
looks
what a
like.
real man does. That's the goat.
Sacrifice. Yeah.
But they do say the movie's title in here was just like, "Who are you?" And it's like, "I'm him."
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of justify it in that way.
That, I mean, and then that's another thing where later on, like, they are wanting Cam to actually like be him.
Yeah.
So
Which
I
will
get
tie into what
that.
what I thought the twist was going to be.
Mhm.
Instead of what it actually.
think we might
Okay,
both
we
be on the
might be
same
on the
page.
same because
'Cause-
literally they will say in lines of dialogue
Yes.
in this movie that make you think that it's going to go that way, but then it doesn't.
Yes, we will get there, and
Okay.
I will make a Naruto.
Look at
reference.
that! Our one brain
Yeah,
cell
it's
is firing on all
Binging back
cylinders.
and forth. We're here. So then we get a time jump.
Mm-hmm.
14 years later.
We get a brief montage of everything of just like Isaiah, his career after his leg heals. Like he goes on to win like eight more
mhm.
fucking games and stuff like that.
8
But
championships, 8
Uh-huh.
rings later. Everyone's super hyped. They thought, of course, like his injury was going to be career ending, you know, which I mean, a leg injury like that, yeah, definitely could have been.
I mean, yeah, it depends on how it heals. Like if it healed
Mhm.
weird and he
It
couldn't
would take
like
a long
properly run or
time.
stuff like that.
But I mean,
then
he's
yeah.
also a quarterback, so it's just like, well, you just got to throw the ball.
And also, he's kind of being influenced by the devil. So
Oh,
it's like-
yeah. Well, none of us know that.
None of us
right
know
now.
that right now. Although,
Yes.
even like watching the trailer, it's just like I know satanic stuff is going to happen.
Mhm.
Even watching this montage, I just like, oh, he healed. Probably because like there's satanic shit going on, and he's probably got like the ability to heal nice and proper.
Yeah, and that is.
Yeah.
So, but now, you know, Cam is wanting to become the new Isaiah. You
Mhm.
know, like he's having this opportunity. Isaiah heals, and then now Cam, obviously he's older now, 14 years later, and he has very much been groomed since the young boy that we
Although
saw
we
to
don't,
now.
we don't really know that entirely yet. But like,
Well,
he
he-
mentions the fact that he's been
Not
training
by, we don't know about that yet, but
Yeah.
his dad's definitely groomed him to be like
to be
eat,
him.
breathe,
Yeah.
sleep,
Uh-huh.
football. Like that's it. So he's definitely
Certainly brainwashed into just like you're going to be the next like
Yeah.
up and coming like quarterback.
he's worked hard to be where he's at now.
Mhm.
He's
Or so we
blood,
think.
sweat, and tears. Exactly.
But we also learned that like Isaiah's star is kind of dwindling. Like he's getting
Mhm.
older. He maybe not have like a whole lot of game.
There's
left in him.
rumors that he's going to be retiring here soon, and that who's going to be, you know, the next Isaiah. And obviously, I don't know if you know this, but obviously there's going to be like scouts and people looking, and they're
Yeah.
going to see him if he's like in like college football, which I assume he is. They didn't really ever.
They
talk
kind of
about
mentioned that like he is like an up and coming college football
Yeah,
person.
so they're going to be looking at him,
Mhm.
and they're going to be like, this guy, he's him.
he's him. He's the
him.
goat.
Exactly. So he's back home. He's doing an interview.
Mm-hmm.
We find out that his dad passed,
Mm-hmm.
and that
We also learned that he was in the army because it's just like we
Yes.
see like an image of him in his like uniform,
Mhm. And then it says like "rest in peace" or "in loving memory" or something.
something like
that.
that. Some shit
And
like that.
some-
Just kidding.
Doesn't matter. He's dead.
We'll get into theories about how I think he actually died because we don't really get any kind of confirmation on how he dies.
Yeah,
we
not
just know that he
how,
did.
But I feel like I also like,
There's some timing stuff that we learn later on of just like, oh, this is probably what killed him.
What happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Cam, I almost called him Isaiah. Cam is talking about how
I know it's really hard. I think like sometimes in my notes it's just like I wrote down Isaiah. It's like, no, it's
their
Cam.
names. Yeah. But Cam is talking about how it's good to be back home. He's excited to, take this new step in his life, show people what he's made of. And that, he's doing this for his dad. His dad passed and his dad always wanted him to be the best.
Yeah.
So this is what he's going to be. Yeah. To be the GOAT.
To be the GOAT.
Yeah, the greatest of all time. And let me see. Oh, yeah. So is there anything else that is really pertinent in this?
No, it's just an interview. Like, we learn he has a girlfriend that he's going pretty steady with.
Yeah.
He's got like
high school sweetheart kind of thing.
Yeah, he's got like either an older or younger brother.
I assume it was older.
Okay.
Because whenever he was part of the flashback, and you can tell he looked older than Cam.
Okay, fair enough. He does bring up the interesting question of just like, why wasn't I?
I was just gonna say it's interesting how like it very much seemed like Cam was the favored son, pretty much immediately. And I wonder,
maybe the dad tried to play football with the older brother, and it's just he wasn't talented at all. Yeah,
I feel like you at least have to have some talent before like you're blessed with the blood of Satan. Like
literally, yeah.
He's like, you actually need like a little bit of talent. Like we can't just take anyone in this cult. This
kid fucking sucks.
This guy actually is ass.
Let's put him in the closet.
Oh, love the closet joke. Well, and it's funny. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny on two different terms. Anyways, but yeah, so he's practicing late at night.
At his, I assume like his old, probably high school football field and stuff like that. Just practicing, just throwing some footballs, just tossing some pigskin around.
Tossing the old pigskin.
Throwing it at the, goalpost. It hits it and it's like vibrating, which weirdly enough, that comes back.
Yeah.
Unpause.
All right.
But anyway, yeah, the goalpost vibrates. Weirdly, that will come back later for some reason.
For some odd reason, it does. And I don't know if it's just to like be unsettling.
Yeah. I don't know.
It doesn't really mean much.
It doesn't really mean anything.
No.
Neither does the football just kind of spinning like a top.
Yeah, it's a very weird anomaly. And also, I was going to say, anomaly would be a really good, like, bad miracle.
Oh, bad
the
miracle.
bad miracle
yeah.
thing. And it's
From
like an anomaly. Ugh.
An
anomaly.
I see an enemy, and then an enemy.
An anomaly. Yeah, I wrote anomaly, and I was like, oh my God, that's the word.
That's the word.
That's the word we're looking for. If you guys haven't, which I hope that you have.
Past Nikki, past Cody, listen to this.
Yeah.
It's anomaly.
It's anomaly. But yeah, there's like a weird, like it's the football's just spinning, and Cam goes to pick it up, and he's like, yo, what the fuck? This is weird. And, he crashes down, pick it up, and then someone whacks him right on the head.
Some just guy like shown up in full satanic goat / football getup.
Yeah,
is just all of a sudden standing behind him and whacks him over the head, and then we get title card. Him with Isaiah's fucking not Isaiah.
Cam's.
God damn it, that's gonna happen a lot in this.
It is.
Cam's scar like in a weird X-ray looking thing.
Yeah.
This is kind of the first hint at some of the imagery that we're going to get later on, which for a while it's novel, and then later on it'll just kind of piss me off.
Oh, does it piss you off later?
Because I'm just like, well, what's the point? What are we doing?
Yeah, that's true.
Like in certain points we'll get to it when there's like a head collision. Like it makes sense to do the X-ray stuff and it's pretty cool. But like when we
guess later it's kind of like you said,
it's kind of just style for style reasons, and it doesn't really mean anything.
No, you're right.
Again, like a bunch of style over substance with no real meaning.
Because we get the little X-ray shot of his brain, and we're looking at like the CT scans of the brain or the CAT scans.
Yeah.
And he's at the doctor's office with his mom, and the doctor's explaining head trauma and how. If he has one more head injury, that would be
it.
it.
Like, it could end his career.
Yeah, not like his career, but probably affect his life just in general.
Become
not
a vegetable.
Just, exactly. So.
And then the mom's crazy of just like, we'll get a second opinion. It's just like a second opinion on a head injury like that.
Because that's the thing. It's just like they're so. Like, this is like football is their life at this point.
Football is their religion.
Yeah. So, like, hearing someone say, like, you can't, like, I can't as a doctor tell you to go play football. Like, I can't do that. You know, and of course, Cam says, well, what about as a fan? And it cuts. But it's just like, I hope she didn't say go play football because it's unprofessional.
I mean, whether or not she answered yes or no.
Yeah.
Like, he just goes and does it anyway.
No, yeah, it wouldn't have mattered what she said because, like he said, like, he's been doing this his whole life.
It's storming outside.
I know, it's supposed to rain today.
Fuck.
It rains literally every time I'm over here so far during the summer.
It's a bad miracle.
See, it's thundering and shit. Oh my
shit.
goodness. You know, when I first moved here, I didn't realize how much it freaking rained over here. I didn't realize how humid it got here. It gets very humid here where we are.
And girl, that wind.
Ugh, that wind. It's fine. It's whatever.
Anyway, it's like they say, bless the rains down in Africa.
Yes. But yeah, so he now goes to the combine.
No, not yet.
Not yet? After the doctor? What happens?
After the doctor, like, he's in this weird, like, I guess doing press conference or something like that. Or is about to do a press conference. And he's just, like, being bombarded by fans everywhere. He, like, puts up a hoodie to hide his scar. And this is when we get introduced to his agent, played by Tim Heidecker, who came back from Us.
Yes, yes.
And he has a very cringy, like, pull-out joke.
Oh, what was it?
One of the people in the audience is like, Cam, are you going to pull out of, like...
Pull out of the combine.
And Tim Heidecker is just like, I'm going to be pulling out of your mom later tonight.
Yeah, I do remember that.
It's like, wouldn't it be more insulting if he said, I'm not going to pull out of your mom?
Yeah, I don't know. Tom was trying.
Yeah.
Freaking, yeah, he's crazy. But yeah, so they
go to give him a haircut.
Yes.
Which I thought was funny because he was just like, bro, you need a haircut. It's like, dude, you're pretty much buzzed. Like,
yeah, I mean, you know, he could use like a nice little fade, little edge in here. I got what he was going for. But his brother obviously is a barber. I assume this is what, like, his job, because that was his brother, right?
Yeah.
That's cutting him up. Cam is getting very overstimulated. I feel for my boy. Like, you know, his brother's sitting there with the cutter, like, and then his mom's in the background yelling at his brother. His girlfriend's there also yelling.
He's getting like constant notifications on his phone and shit like that, and he's kind of just
all
sitting
of, like,
there like
news reports. Yes, he is very much like going on a different planet. Do you need a pause again?
No, I think it should be
fine. But yeah, as this is going, and I was like, why is this like? Because she's in the background, like clapping her hands, like yelling at her other son. He's saying some shit too. And then he goes back to cut Cam and just like slices right on where the stitches are at, the staples.
By the way, like, awful barber, like, dude.
Oh, yeah, he's
like, stay away from that.
Please, like, you know, it's there. It's very clearly there
because
Cam has very short hair. And yeah, he clips right onto it, and Cam is like, "Can you guys shut the fuck up?" He's like, "I'm okay." Because all of them are like...
I love how he's like, I'm fine, I'm doing okay, while blood is coming down his face.
Yes, and I was like, that's good. And they're like, it's okay, like, you don't have to do this combine. It's fine. He's like, I have to do this. Like, this is what everything has been for. Like, Dad, you know, has trained me for this long. Like, I need to do this. Didn't go super great. Because... We find out, because did he even do the combine? It didn't seem like he did, right? Because there's like a little press conference with Tom.
Yeah.
And they like, talk to him.
Cam's not there.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, he's fucking spilling blood out of his head.
He's not doing well. And, they're asking Tom, like, well, where's Cam at? Like, why isn't he? He's like, he doesn't have to be here for you guys. Just
he doesn't have to fucking answer to you.
Yeah, like,
he's
just
fucking
so you guys
college football. He's huge.
He's amazing. Just for you guys to ask him questions and take pictures of him. Like, he doesn't need to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Which technically, I feel like he might.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Actually, yeah.
This is also kind of where we learn that this manager, his agent, also works for
Isaiah White.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's signed Cam, which gets everyone just like, oh, does that mean Isaiah's really like...
Yes, like what does this
down.
actually mean? Mm-hmm. Is Cam actually taking over for Isaiah?
And I love how he doesn't. I love how he doesn't answer. He's just like, "That is a great question," and then he fucking gets up and leaves.
And then we get a scene change, correct?
Mm-hmm. Where they're at a party. Mm-hmm. Fucking Cam is like downing some vodka, and it's just like, should you be drinking vodka when you have like a concussion going on? Won't that make things worse?
1,000% sure you should not.
Or smoking weed, like none of this is good.
And I mean, I assume he's young. Like if he's just now like starting to get into the professional, like I assume he's very, very young, like 19, 20 maybe.
Somewhere around there. Like, it's kind of hard to tell because the actor kind of looks like in his mid-20s.
Oh no, the actor looks like he's probably like 24, 25.
Somewhere around there. I was guessing like 26 or something like that. So
he's clearly playing someone younger though. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so he's kind of drowning in his sorrows, right? He's been very stressed with his head injury. He's like, this is it.
Oh, we also forget that there's a weird moment like before the press conference where there's just a weird man in a sombrero.
We did forget about that.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, wait, no. I wrote that this is afterwards. Was this before?
I believe this was before.
Okay.
Because I wrote in my notes just like after that.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Like the girlfriend tries to talk him out of like being this. Mm-hmm. But no, we get this weird moment where it's just like this fan, I guess, like comes out and he's got like a fucking sombrero on.
Yeah.
And he's like covered in like body paint and shit like that for, I think it's just for the Saviors.
Mm-hmm. It's like red and white. It definitely looked like their colors.
Yeah. And then like he signs his name on his forehead and then he like goes bah.
He does go bah. Mm-hmm. And then the scene changes. Yeah. You're right. We did forget that.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that weird detail.
I wanted to forget about that because it was, I don't know why it was in there.
I guess just to give an early glimpse of like how obsessive fans are over sports.
I suppose, yeah.
But it's so fucking bizarre.
It is, because that's really all we get. And then,
yeah, this guy never comes back.
No. But yeah, we're at this party. Cam's being very moody. But then he gets a call from Tom, his agent. He says, Yo, Isaiah wants to give you another shot. Yes. What do you say, champ? And he says something. I might have written it down. Oh, yeah. He's just like, what would your dad say? And it's like, dude, don't use his dead dad. Literally crazy. Because, Cam at first doesn't say anything. He's like, come on, man. Like, what would your dad say? Like, I mean, I guess I could call your mom and see if, like, what she thinks. But, like, what would your dad say? Like, dude. Shut up. Yeah. Worst agent ever. Or best agent, because I feel possibly, like any agent is like this in Hollywood or sports. Just wanting to, I mean, that's his job is to get him these opportunities. So yeah, but dude, he's got a concussion. Yeah, it's like maybe take a second. Yeah. But that doesn't matter if he's gonna go get the blood from Satan. So right. Yeah, right. I guess. Fine. So Cam is ecstatic. He says, We're going to the league. Woo! Woo! I got another opportunity, bitches. And yeah, so he goes to Isaiah White's little compound, this weird place in the middle of the desert. Oh, that was the door. I thought that was like hail going on outside. I was just like, what the fuck? Just the door. The hail is coming from inside the house. The caller, it's hail. Oh, hell no. No, that freaked me out for a second. I was just like, oh, man, that storm is getting intense. It's coming down. Oh, but anyway, we get there. They drive by like a bunch of like obsessive fans. Yes, And by the way, this is in the middle of the desert, and they're just chilling here. They're kind of doing like a little tailgate kind of situation,
something like that.
And
then we get the craziest one of all, Marjorie.
Marjorie, she like does a little jump scare, like puts her hands on the car door and is like screaming, we don't want you.
I fucking hate Marjorie in this movie. We're supposed to, but just like this character is just like, ugh.
She's a lot.
She is too much.
She is very much too much. Yeah, the embodiment of a crazed fan.
Or a religious zealot.
Exactly.
Because I think he even mentions it's just like, yeah, these people are cult-like. Again, if you didn't get it. But anyway, yeah, our first introduction to her is like literally slamming against a car, and she's just like, "We don't want you."
Yeah, just
and then
screaming
spits right onto the car.
Hawks a loogie onto it,
Which
and
fucking gross.
Cam is just like, "What the?"
Yeah, Cam is just like, probably like probably rethinking his life choices. It's like, maybe that doctor's right. Maybe I shouldn't do this.
It's like, maybe not. Maybe listen to the doctor. I don't know, especially with a head injury.
Yeah. Anyway, he gets to the compound, and literally the compound is in the shape of goat's horns.
Just hitting you right over the head with it.
Even when I first saw this and didn't know the religious imagery, I said to myself, I was just like, oh, his compound is in the shape of goat horns.
Yes. Also, when Cam gets here, I thought this was such a weird thing to add into the movie.
Oh, the large pile of Amazon packages?
The large pile of Amazon packages that Cam decides to very considerately bring in for Isaiah.
Consider it until he breaks one of them.
Until he just throws them on the ground, and one of them he kicks over. I'm like,
well, one of them falls down, and then he's just like, oh shit, and you like hear something breaking inside, and he's just like, oh, whatever, and then just fucking kicks it to the side.
It's like, all right,
it's like, goddamn, that wasn't yours.
But product placement, I suppose, for Amazon.
But anyway, we get into his compound. It's like full of just shit and stuff like that. And I wrote in my notes, football players have too much money.
If they have a compound like this, yes, absolutely,
full of like fucking relics and shit like that, and like high class art and stuff. Just, like,
expensive artwork. And then later, whenever he does go to find Isaiah, you could tell that he has like different art from probably like different parts of the country and the world. One of them was really cool. I don't know if you saw it. It was like hanging, and it kind of reminded me of like Salvador Dali kind of painting where it was like melting at the bottom.
Oh, maybe I noticed it, but I didn't really take note of it. I noticed that
I only took note of it the second watch that I did of this, because I watched this twice because I'm a professional.
So did I. Once to absorb it, and then again to like take notes on it.
Yeah. I liked it the second time. I was like, oh, that's cute.
Oh, fair enough. It didn't. The one thing that stood out for me, especially when like Cam actually meets Isaiah in there, there's a lot of Native American like artistry and imagery going on. Like they do like a specific close up of like the famous like what is it? Hill of like buffalo skulls. Which I don't know what the point to the religious imagery is. I mean, I guess maybe whatever entity they pray to is a Native American
possibly
spirit, but we never get any elaboration on that. So it's just like there's a lot of talk about Native American history in this, especially when it comes to football. But I don't know how it ties in to the rest of the religious imagery, since we don't really even know what entity is like doing.
No, they never say. I keep saying Satan, but like that's not.
And we say Satan because there's a lot of satanic imagery, but we have no idea. That's not.
Yeah, we don't know.
It could be fucking Payman from Hereditary. For all we
be.
Did you know? You know Event Horizon, the movie. Apparently, they came out with like a prequel comic where it's just like, oh, Payman's doing all that shit.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean, Payman's like a real life demon and stuff like that. So they're just like, oh yeah, Payman did that.
That guy over there. But yes, and he's, has a bunch of animal skins everywhere, and he's working on one right now. And he's like, come over here, help me out.
Man, come in.
Yeah.
I wrote in my notes, Marlon Wayans is very good in this movie.
I thought he was good. Yeah.
For all of my flaws that this movie has, the acting isn't one of them.
No.
I feel like the performances across the board are really good, especially
Even-
Marlon Wayans.
Even the actor that played Cam,
Yeah.
I thought did really well.
He kind of reminds me of just like every like jughead football player that I knew in high school was like. Of just like he seems a bit slow, but he's got good spirit, I guess.
No, I was like, I thought he played the character very well. He did a good job. But you know, White and Cam have a conversation about why quarterbacks exist.
Yeah.
Said this is a lot.
It's
I
a
don't.
lot.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't really pay too much attention.
Well, it just
he
goes
was
into the
saying.
history of just like Native Americans were playing football against white people, and they came up with like the forward pass move, and like I'm trying to remember.
Are they
all
hinting
of it.
that this is like a Native American entity?
I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
That would have to be because
because
they
there's
do
a
bring
lot of
up
Native
that
American
story.
stuff going on. I don't know, because we never figure out what this entity is.
Interesting.
We never see it.
That
like,
I think that's what they're doing
in art or anything in this compound. So it's just like you don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard to connect this Native American, and it's like it's the only scene that it happens in. The rest of the movie doesn't have anything else to do with Native Americans.
No.
So I don't know what the point is.
Yeah, it's like they were like, well, I guess we'll throw that in there just to like have a little crumb of like where this entity came from.
Yeah.
But not gonna divulge into it any further.
No.
But yeah, he was talking about kids dying on the field, and
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I don't really
this is a
even know
lot.
either.
It was a lot.
We're professionals here.
We are.
At Midnight Movies.
And then we stopped listening.
I mean, not that it matters. None of this will come back into play later on.
No, it doesn't. So
It doesn't really tie into anything, so why is it worth even remembering?
discussing. We'll stop talking about it right now because then I almost said Mr. Wayne. Isaiah White.
Mr. Wayne.
Mr. Wayne. Isaiah White says no cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes on this long rant because he could have just said no cell phones, no internet. He says no OnlyFans, no.
I literally wrote in my notes, "What's the point if no porn?"
Yeah, like
what?
he's naming all these different porn sites, and I'm like, oh, okay, like
Yeah.
could have just said no internet, but you.
And then he
went
says
for
like
it.
no sliding into DMs, and I'm just like, what? Okay.
I was like, this is a lot. It's like they wanted a scene to be like, what year was this made in? Oh.
Sliding into your
And the link-
DMs. How quaint of a phrase.
In the 2020s, I see.
Sliding into your DMs is like 2014 or some shit.
Yeah, it's
that.
like, this is so odd.
Yeah.
But we get a title card, Day One.
Day one.
Fun.
Let's have some fun.
Because Isaiah White says, and remember, have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when
We get a little training montage.
Yes,
It's pretty fun.
Seemingly regular practice day.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
One of many montages that are going to be happening in this movie.
I think he says, this is when he says, like, welcome to church, right? Whenever they
think
go
so.
in. Yeah, because they go into the little dome room with, like, and he's like, welcome to church. I'm like, another little reference there. If you didn't get it before. By the way. But yeah, there's a little physical that happens.
Yeah.
Odd.
I wrote in my notes here because the guy who's doing the physical is Marco. I wrote Marco the doctor is the real goat of the movie because he's like fed up with all this shit.
He is so tired of it. At one point, he does talk about how he was like, I got into this job to save people. And he kind of laughs and he's like, that's not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
He's like, I hate my life.
Oh shit, the power flicked on.
Ooh, and the lights will flicker on and off.
The demons of this movie know we're talking about
Yeah,
them.
they are not a fan.
Fuck this, I'm out.
We don't even know what the demon's name is.
We don't even know anything about this demon, nor will we learn anything about this demon.
I know, we're not playing football.
Yeah, true. I can't play football. I'm not talented in that way.
Oh, I am not a sports, like, I'm not athletic at all. So.
Me neither. We'll get to a running scene in this, and I'm just like, same.
Yeah.
I cannot do that either.
Like, he's in great shape, by the way. Cam.
Oh yeah,
Amazing shape. It looked like what's the Wayne's brother's name?
Marlon.
Marlon, thank you. Marlon Wayne. He looked like he was in great shape too for this movie.
Yeah, but Marlon Wayans has like always been in great shape. So, oh fuck, I hit my mic. Sorry.
Slap you guys. But yeah, we do this little physical, and it was funny because they tell him to strip, right?
Yeah.
And so he does, and then
you talked before this podcast about how Scary Movie 6 had little dick jokes. There's a little dick joke in this too. He's like, "What? You got a baby dick or something?"
That is true. Well, it's a Wayne brothers in it, so there has to be a
Marlon
little dick joke.
Wayans just has little dicks on his mind.
So
it is Pride Month, so I did write in my notes because he does like strip. And I wrote down a full ass shot, no dick shot, cowards.
Show us the penis.
Go full dick.
Go full dick or nothing at all.
I hate like in American media, like full frontal male nudity is just so taboo for some reason.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't want to see it. I don't necessarily want to see it. Nude.
I don't want to see it either, but it's just like double standard of just like you'll get a full frontal like
we'll get a full
shot,
bush, man.
But like we can't see dick. Sorry.
No, none of that. That's too much.
Too much. We can have phallic imagery everywhere in any movie.
You know who has a full frontal shot? Creep 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. But that's like an independent.
I know. They weren't afraid of it though.
No, they weren't.
So
like when you're independent, you're not afraid of that. But full Hollywood is just like go full dick.
So whoa. Only full ass here. Thank you very much.
No, we're just gonna go ass shot.
But and Cam gets his ass slapped as well.
Oh, does he? I didn't even notice that.
No.
I noticed that there's a weird, like, they're measuring his neck, and, like, it makes it look like he's being strangled at one point.
Yeah, there's a weird cutaway where it's, like, inside his throat.
Which I think they're just like, looking in his throat, but they, like, have weird, like, dub over of him, like, making choking noises.
Yeah, I thought that was odd.
Yeah.
Another thing that's very much just for show and no substance.
And Cam is just like, harder, daddy. Doctor's like, what?
Yeah, huh?
Oh,
Marco's
shit.
like,
It's really coming out down there.
No, I heard it's supposed to rain like pretty heavily and then just
great.
Just stop. Yeah.
Be sure to be careful on your way home.
I know. I am not looking forward to that. It should be fine. I'm mainly just on the highway the whole way.
Oh, fair enough.
This time, I don't have to go into an ocean to get out like how I at your last place when I went when it stormed.
That's right. Yeah.
My whole like tires probably like up to my tires. Just
shit.
Water. Yeah. I thought I was gonna stall out. Anyways.
Anyway.
But then White is says something to Cam about his childhood, and he's like, he said sounds rough. Mine was worse though.
Which hints towards the twist. I guess we can kind of say it right now.
Yeah.
Like Cam has been groomed to like I guess take over Isaiah's spot, and we learn that there's like this whole kind of dynasty that's been going on of just like quarterbacks through the Saviors
throughout the years,
which by the way, how long has this been going on for? And what started it? We never really know. But anyway, like he says that he had a similar childhood, which I feel like maybe Isaiah had the same childhood because it's like maybe his dad also like indoctrinated
pushed him. Yeah. That could have been it, yeah, because I was like, we're just comparing childhood traumas now.
Like trauma dumping, but not in a healthy way because these dudes are toxic with each other.
Oh, they sure are. And then they bring up the fact that it was weird that Cam got completely naked, even though they said to strip.
Even though they said, get down.
They said clothes off. And they're like, and Marco.
I love Marco. He's just like, I thought you were just gonna get down to your undies.
He's like, this has been quite awkward.
Weird for me. Although I did touch your balls and had you turn your head and cough, so
like, this was odd. Meeting another odd person though, we meet White's wife.
Oh yeah, they have a weird cut where it's just like he's like, has anyone seen my drawers? And then cut to this woman coming in with a little jade diamond, just something like, pop this into your pussy.
Yeah, that was another odd thing that I was like, did the Wayans brothers direct this?
I don't know. Like, it's not written by them that I know about.
Maybe he wrote some dialogue because I was like, wow, that's actually
By the
crazy.
way, how uncomfortable would that be to like insert like an actual like jade stone into your genitals.
Well, because then she gives Cam one and says, "Put it up your ass,
Yeah,
Cam."
stick it up your ass. It's like no one's doing that. That can't be pleasurable.
I mean, some people probably.
Some people would, but
you know
just
what?
like
We won't yuck anyone's yum.
no judging.
No judgment.
But don't
here.
do that. Or at least have an exit strategy.
Do it safely.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be putting weird stuff up your
flared
butt.
base. Remember that,
yes,
everybody.
Yes. We're here to keep you safe during your
because Jesus Christ, yeah. Because that thing had no flare base. It's like, don't stick that in your ass.
It was like sharp. It looked like a pointy end.
It was at a point. It was like a literal jade diamond.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. She's like, oh, we make them for men now too. And she pulls
out like a weird jade dildo that's not like in the shape of a penis. It's just like a literal, like you break off a piece of jade and it's just like, stick that in your ass.
Stick it up your ass, Cam. Interesting woman. She has bleached eyebrows.
It's supposed to be, it's Isaiah's wife that we learn.
Yeah, she's like an influencer, it seems like.
I guess so. I wouldn't watch this influencer because who's telling you to put rocks up your genitals for pleasure?
Gwyneth Paltrow. That's
I forgot all about Goop. Yeah.
She is very much the one to be doing that.
That's a little side tangent. What I love when she named Goop.
Yeah.
Like, literally, it's just like her initials, GMP, with like double O's in between. And the reason she named it that is because she was told by someone that all successful companies have two O's in the name.
Okay.
Which is kind of true. Google, Facebook. But, like, at the same time, Goop just sounds fucking stupid.
Goop does sound stupid.
Yeah. And by all measures, apparently it is stupid.
Seems a little weird.
Who, Gwyneth Paltrow? Yeah, she is weird.
He said, yeah, of course.
She doesn't remember being in some of her own movies.
I mean, I feel like I've seen... Because wasn't there like an interview with Jack Black or something?
No, there was like...
Or what interview was that? And they're like, I wasn't in a movie like that.
So what that was is Jon Favreau, who directed Iron Man, fucking Zathura. He had a TV show based around his movie Chef. Where it's just like he does cooking and stuff like that. And he had Gwyneth Paltrow on. And he mentioned the fact that like Gwyneth Paltrow and him were both in Spider-Man Homecoming. Which Gwyneth Paltrow was in that movie for like 5 minutes near the end of the movie. So I understand why she doesn't remember. But she was so insistent in that like talking of just like, no, I wasn't in that movie. And Jon Favreau was like, yeah, you absolutely were. And she was like, I was?
Oh, she's like, what the hell?
To be fair, with how they film Marvel stuff, it's like they could have just filmed it while they were doing like Infinity War.
Exactly.
And it's just like she has no recollection of actually being in the movies. So
she's just like, I know I was on set for something.
Yeah. I was in one of these movies, but fuck if I know which one it was.
Yeah, so he meets his wife. There's an ice bath.
Yeah, he starts to take an ice bath, and I'm just like, that looks super uncomfortable.
Yeah, I know if you're like a sports person, they're pretty nice.
I mean, I guess they're therapeutic if you're like sore, like it helps loosen up your muscles, but just like, I can't do it.
I prefer heat over, like to relax my muscles over like cold. I mean, I'm sure there's like a whole fucking science behind it, but if I'm sore, I don't want an ice pack. I would like some heat on it.
For me, I just pop a couple of ibuprofen and just go about my day.
He said, I just drug myself. Thank you very much.
But at the same time, Isaiah is also getting blood drawn, like, in the same room.
Yes, yeah. I'm like, this doesn't seem sanitary.
Not
all right.
in the slightest.
And he jokes with Cam saying, you want a hit?
You want a hit of this shit?
And Cam's like, yeah, no, I'm good.
That almost feels like a scary movie joke. You know how his character Shorty, like, smokes weed all the time? Like, that feels like a joke of just, like, my blood's so, like, influenced with, like, weed. It's like, you want to take a hit?
Does he play Shorty or does he play Ray?
No, he plays Shorty.
He plays Shorty?
A different Wayans plays Ray. So.
I love Shorty's character.
Me too. Shorty can be a bit much at times.
I love him. I loved him. I still loved him in Scary Movie 6. He had, like, this really cool haircut where the back of his neck... Sorry, I turned. The back of his neck, it's a weed plant.
Okay.
It's shaved in and it's colored green and he has like his fro. It's such a cool hairstyle. I was like, that's Shorty right there. My guy.
His one character is he smokes weed and that's it.
It's funny. Whenever in Scary Movie 2, I think it is, when the tree rolls him into a
Oh,
blunt
yeah,
and
into a
smokes
blunt.
him.
Yeah.
Classic right there. I'm gonna go home and watch the
I'm
Scary
gonna go
movies.
home and binge all the scary movies.
The first 3.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, so Cam's saying, is it legal to get blood transfusions? Then that's the you want to
It
hit.
kind of has a weird justification, just like my blood oxygen right now is super good. So it's like I
Yeah.
keep this on rainy days. Like if I train too hard, it like helps me come down and stuff like that.
It's like, okay, weird.
And then fucking Isaiah leaves,
Mm-hmm.
and then Marco comes over with a syringe and injects him.
Yes.
And this is supposed to be a mystery of what he injected him with, but I was instantly like, oh, he just injected him with Isaiah's blood.
Well, yeah,
because like it's red in the syringe.
Because it's like, what else would that be?
And like literally, they just got done taking blood out of him.
And I was thinking that too, because once he was like, "This will help you recover," and I was like, "Well, Isaiah just said that he uses that to recover,
Yeah.
and then they come up and inject you with some red shit, and then leaves." I would have been like, "Hold on, excuse me."
It's
What
supposed
did
to
you
be. It's supposed to be a twist, though.
It's very much not.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be, and it's so fucking obvious.
I was like, that's actually crazy. That Cam just letting them inject him with things.
I mean, yeah.
No,
well, this first
no
time he doesn't let him.
questions.
Marco just kind of comes up and surprises him.
I mean, I suppose I would have been like, "Yo, what did you just inject me with?"
Oh, that was. I don't know if that picked up on the mic, but that was pretty loud.
That might have. It's stormy here.
Oh my god.
Ooh, it's so spooky.
Whatever demon from this movie is outside right now.
Don't.
We don't know what it is.
Yeah, we don't know. Some old Native American football
Some
demon.
some demon who just loves football too much. Just
That's
sitting
my
in hell,
sport.
just like, man, this shit slaps.
Love me some football.
He is the GOAT. Wait a minute.
Wait a
minute.
Wait a minute. He is the GOAT. Yo, man, you want to take a hit of this blood?
How many episodes are we just gonna default to
I
that?
mean, now that we know how to use it, everyone.
Yeah, I guess so.
If we can, we will.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, but then he plunges down into the ice bath, and then he gets woken up with ice.
I do like that cut where it's
Mm-hmm.
just like he's underwater and then it cuts and it's like he's getting poured water on top of him. That's a pretty nice cut.
And then they say,
He's like, get the fuck up, man.
yeah, said, wake the fuck up. And then day 2 title card, poised.
Poise.
Poised. Poised.
Which I don't understand what
I don't-
poise has to do with anything with this.
I don't know.
I don't know what the title cards really have anything to do with, like,
I mean, I
like
know
some of them will, like, we get to, like, a day sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
That will have relevance, but it's just, like, fun.
And the
first day doesn't
leadership
seem
one-
fun.
Yeah, the leadership one makes sense, and the sacrifice one. This poise, I don't know if this makes too much
No.
sense. Because this is when they're
They're running.
in the desert,
And then Cam just can't hang.
passes the fuck out, and starts throwing. Well, he throws up and passes out.
Which, ew. I hate throw-up scenes in movies.
Yeah.
Especially when you just full-on see.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a huge fan of it either. I know Wing really doesn't like it. Like, he
Oh,
was in the
fair
room
enough.
while I was watching it, and right when I saw what was happening, he wasn't looking over, but I still put my hand up so you wouldn't see.
Has he seen Scary Movie 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What does he feel about that opening scene where, like, everyone's throwing up on each
Oh,
other?
I am pretty sure he does not like that scene at all.
I don't like it either. Only because it's very excessive and
I
unnecessary.
can't remember which one he says that he prefers. I think he likes Scary Movie 2, though.
Oh, interesting.
Better than 1, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I really like the basketball scene.
Oh, yeah,
in
the
Scary
data
Movie 2.
commercial reference. Because they had a data commercial reference in the first one, too, with the what's up?
So fun.
It's
Those
funny
early
how the
ones.
what's up reference, like, now people only associate it with Scary Movie and not with, like, the
actual
actual commercial that it came from.
But I mean, that I guess that happens. But
I guess
it made
does.
it more popular.
But anyway, like Cam's on the ground, like freaking out, and then like the mascot comes in.
There's a mascot hallucination. He comes over, and then
I don't know what to make of these hallucinations because it's obvious.
Don't either.
It's obviously supposed to be like part of Cam's concussion,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like actual demon shit is going on. So it's just like, are we meant to think that Cam is like going crazy, or are we meant to like all of this is happening? Because this mascot comes in and like smashes Cam's face,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like he's actually fine.
But he doesn't actually hit him or anything, because the next scene is like Isaiah over him is like, yo, you good?
Yo, you good, fam?
Yeah. So
drink this. We're never gonna know what he offers.
He's like, here, drink this.
Yeah, like we never see what he gives him.
No.
I think it's some of his blood.
Probably.
Again. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if like Cam's hallucinations are like subconsciously he has seen these things, but he just like can't remember because of his. I don't know.
I mean, I guess so. I don't know. Maybe this demon, whatever it is just fucking with him.
It honestly just seems like they're just put in here to be put
Again,
in here.
it's style over substance.
Yeah.
Like this movie looks good. It's got a lot of cool imagery, but it's just like it ultimately doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything and doesn't really make sense once you start putting it
together.
When
you're actually starting to think about it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, why is that? But yeah, now they're back at church, I say, at the little practice area.
The little
that they're
congregation.
At. Mm-hmm. And I wrote Marco ? Why did I write that?
I mean, Marco injects him again with another injection. And these injection scenes have weird cuts in between, which just like we get fast glimpse of just like weird medical stuff going on. Like the first time it kind of shows like a ballistics dummy where it's like blood forms where like Cam got hit.
Yeah.
And the second one, I can't even fucking remember what happens. Like I didn't write down what these, but they're like brief flashes of weird medical stuff going on. Again, don't really know why
they're there
or why it's happening.
They just are there.
They just are there because I guess we're getting points for style.
Yeah. But then this is when they need a volunteer because
we first like
because
a bunch of these dudes come in.
Yes.
We don't know really who they are.
They're just here.
They're just some dudes.
And Zay's like, yo, Cam, you could sit this one out.
You can sit this one out. You gotta recover, right?
Yeah, he's like, you're a little bitch, right?
Again, that toxic masculinity coming in.
Yeah. So Cam's like, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Gotta do it to him. And so this is when they're needing a volunteer.
Yeah.
And one of the guys is like, me.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'm the one white guy here. I'm gonna do it.
And it's like, oh, what's going on? What's he gonna do? And he stands in front of the little machine that they use during football practice when they feed through a football and it shoots out, so you can practice catching.
I love the reason why they included this thing is because they learned that this was like a device that like actual athletes use to train. And like I guess the production people just thought like it looked like a medieval torture device.
Oh.
And so they decided to include it because of that.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, because this is something that they use. It's kind of like the same thing that tennis players use, like that throws
that
balls.
Shoots
and
balls.
they
Like
hit
in
it back.
Happy Gilmore when he stands in front of that like baseball launcher and just like.
I haven't ever seen Happy Gilmore.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. You guys probably know that reference.
Y'all do. But yeah, so he gets in front of it and he's kind of just standing there with his hands behind his back, and Cam's like, that's weird.
And Cam's being timed. Isaiah puts on a timer of 2 seconds, and he's tossing a ball, trying to like toss it to his fellow team members. These guys that came in under 2 seconds. Which, by the way, if that were me doing that volunteer would be dead because I can't throw that fast.
Absolutely not. But quickly Cam catches on that if he's not going to do the time, like beat the time that.
Or if his fellow team members even fumble the ball.
Don't catch the ball. Yes.
Which I feel like that's unfair.
I think so too. That this volunteer will get hit in the face with a football with however many miles an hour that thing.
Well, they kind of have
at.
a knob on the side of it that
To like
cranks,
mm-hmm.
and like it'll say like 40, 50, 60. I don't know if that's miles per hour, because if so, this dude's getting like 60 miles an hour balls to
just
his face,
straight to the face,
which I feel like would like fucking concave his face, but whatever.
I think so too. I think he would like have got knocked out before anything else.
I feel like he would have died pretty quickly. It's kind of a miracle this guy doesn't die.
He doesn't, yeah. And so Cam gets confused. He's like, wait, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? And, you know, he just keeps getting hit in the face. And Zay's like, are you going to let your team down like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, you're doing this. Like, this is your fault because this is your team. And whatever happens to them, it's your fault. Like, that's the whole
you're the
point of
you're
this.
the quarterback, like every single decision falls on you.
Yeah.
And then he like yells at him like, get your shit together. And then he does like a little boop.
Yeah, he does boop his nose.
Which is a bit much, but like I love this performance from Wayans. Just like you can feel the intensity in him.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel just like the passion that's in there.
No, there's some really good, we'll get into one here in a second. A scene with him and Cam that I really enjoyed. Like, he has a good intensity.
Yeah. Even though, like I said, the boop is a little bit much.
The boop is a little crazy, but
where it's just like he goes from yelling to like super calm. He's just like a boop.
So Cam's like, I gotta get my shit together. So he is like, he's throwing it. Guy keeps getting hit in the face. He's like, come on, you guys, like, let's go. Let's catch this ball. Finally happens, and this poor man that has been hit in the face so many times has been relieved.
Well, we say poor man, but like once like it's all said and done, like he was happy to do it.
Oh, he was ecstatic, and I said something's wrong here.
Yeah, he's like, thanks for the opportunity. Boy, he's got like a fucking tooth missing, and
his
like,
nose
is broken. He's got a huge gash on the side of his head. Like blood's fucking going all down him,
dripping.
Yeah.
And he's laughing, and honestly,
I love it
when, like, what the fuck are you laughing
at?
I
love it when Isaiah is just like, man, you got fucked up, and he starts laughing. He's like, the fuck you laughing at?
It's like, well...
Well, it's kind of a fucked up situation. It's kind of funny.
It's a lot. But they tell Cam he needs to go to the something chamber. Missed that part.
I don't remember.
Was it? He needed to go into some sort of chamber to recover.
Yeah.
And that's when he goes into the little room and he starts hallucinating a little bit.
Kind of. We get a few things before that.
Yeah.
We learn that Isaiah also did like a head-on-head collision that like caused pooling in his blood, like his head, that like he like cried blood at one point. Like the blood got into his tear ducts. Which that will come back later on.
That will come back.
We'll get
later,
like a brief image of like Isaiah crying blood.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really have too much relevant to the plot itself, but
no, because this is them. Because this is what they said that like helped Isaiah recover is this something chamber. I forgot what they called it, but it's something chamber. That's
it's like a pressure chamber or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, also the head-on-head collision story will also come back, literally like in the next scene when we get to
coming
it.
Up in a sec, yeah. But Cam's hallucinating. There's like he's listening to like voicemails from his mom, right?
Or something. There's a voiceover of, like from the mom. One of them, she's just like, remember not to hit your head, and literally like he's banging
his head on the wall. Then
we forgot to mention before, like he gets into that chamber, he has a little conversation with Isaiah, where I can't
remember what was said.
Isaiah says, they say like God, family, football, but for me, it would be football, family, and God. Which interesting, he puts God last.
Whoa. But then, after we get the hallucinations and he sees like the demon mascot thing
something
in
like
front
that.
of him.
I don't think it was a demon mascot. I think it was just like, because
it's that thing that keeps hitting him, right?
I'm not sure if it was that. It kind of looks like when we get to the end of the movie, like the owner of the Saviors, he's wearing that kind of same mask. Like I think it's
the weird demon
I think it's him.
Thing.
I don't know. It's there for like a brief second, and then it goes away.
And honestly, it doesn't matter.
And who cares, really, at the end of the day?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't really mean anything.
No.
Is everything that's happening in his head? I don't know.
I think so. I don't know. It's a lot. But we get a day 3.
Day 3 leadership.
Leadership title card.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when they're again doing some warm-ups.
Doing some training.
Yeah.
A lot of like trying to tackle Cam and stuff like that.
He gets hit.
He gets hit pretty hard on the head and
Yes.
then starts vomiting blood.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaiah is just like, yeah, that's the shit, right? And like he's laughing at that.
Yeah, and he's basically saying that he's a little bitch.
Uh-huh.
And I really like this part because, you know, he gets into Cam's face and he's like, what are you willing to sacrifice? And Cam's like, everything. And I'm like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Bring it on.
For football. Well, actually, he has a line that I think is really funny because he literally says to Cam, he's just like, football ain't a game. This isn't a game. And I'm just like, actually, by its very definition, football is a game.
Is that, actually?
Actually, football is a game.
To be fair, by definition.
And also, football in the rest of the world is soccer, so you look double dumb.
Yeah, you idiots.
You fucking idiot. Marlon Wayans.
But so Cam gets his head in the game. He's gotta
literally
get his head in the
like,
game. Thank you.
That's a high school, yeah.
It is.
I haven't seen High School Musical, but I know that song.
Yes.
Get your head in the game. Gotta get
your head in the game.
Yeah.
But he totally fucking hits his teammate head on.
Mm-hmm. And we get another one of those X-ray kind of stylized collisions where we see. I was confused when I first saw this because I thought Cam was the one that got hit.
Same. And I said, oh, he's done. But then he was screaming, like, get your dead homie. And I was like, oh, Cam, what's going on?
Yeah.
I thought you got hit.
It was actually the other dude that got hit.
Yeah.
hard.
And he is not well.
No. I feel like they both would not be well.
No.
Like, you see this in Hollywood a lot, like headbutts that happen. And it's just like, that would be equally painful for both
a headbutt
parties.
hurts, yeah.
I couldn't do a real life headbutt.
No. But the man that he headbutts is on the ground.
Literally, like...
Yeah, like he is stiff, knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaiah, everyone gets quiet. And Isaiah's just looking at Cam. And Cam's like, hey, I'm sorry. Like, I got lost. And Isaiah looks at him. He's like, I'm so fucking proud of you. And I'm like, oh.
It's a bit problematic.
It's because Isaiah, you know, we get this later because he tells Cam, well, later on, saying, like, you know, if you want to be the GOAT.
You want to be the GOAT.
You want to be the GOAT. The GOAT, they don't care who they hurt.
Yeah.
Like, you need to...
I don't know. Patrick Mahomes, if you're watching this, and I know that you are, let us know. Do you not give a fuck who you hurt? I'm pretty sure, like, Travis Kelce would feel something if he hurt Taylor Swift.
I would assume so, because that is his
Maybe.
Fiance.
You see, I know some football people.
Yeah, look at that.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton, you just start naming, like...
Brett Favre.
So that's one of them, right? Shaquille O'Neal.
Kobe Bryant. LeBron James.
Michael Jordan.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say Michael Jackson. It's a joke. Fucking moonwalk is legendary.
LeBron James. Love that. That was a Vine, right? LeBron James.
And probably.
Yeah. Do you not know that?
No.
Oh, it was like the little kid. He was just like, LeBron James.
That sounds vaguely
LeBron
familiar
James.
now that you said a little kid did it.
Yeah. But anyways, Zay's proud of him. He said, good job, bud. You knocked
And
the
then
shit out of this
literally,
guy."
Isaiah says, all the saviors say amen.
Yeah, they join around, and this guy is
Yeah, this guy is like literally still on the
in
ground.
this circle at like they're huddling, and
they're
he's in the middle.
They're all chanting over him.
He needs medical attention, and they're chanting over him, saying, "Everybody say amen."
Yeah.
Savior say amen.
I love that because they're just all cheering and like homie's dying on the ground over there.
God, I'm like, dude, Marco, where are you?
I love it because like in the earlier scene when like the dude was getting balls to his face, no homo.
None of that.
Like literally he's saying, Marco, you gotta help him, and Marco's just sitting there just not fucking doing anything.
I mean, I'm sure he's gotten in trouble before trying to interfere.
Yeah,
that.
I mean, he's a doctor, like.
Yeah, but anyways, Cam's wandering the halls now.
And he comes across, as I put in my notes, the mysterious round door of mystery.
Ooh,
because
with like
what's
a
behind
triangle with a circle in the middle. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
that's not Illuminati-esque at
It's
all.
not satanic at all.
No.
But then we interrupt whatever mysteries are going on there for another weird fucking concussion hallucination.
Yeah, a football bounces on by. There's camera noises.
Like
Yes.
the wind up of the
Ching.
flash, I guess.
Yes. And then all of a sudden there's flashing, lights.
Cam's getting fucking like suffocated with like plastic around his face.
There's paparazzi everywhere. He's getting suffocated by some entity. And this is some weird hallucination he's having again. And then then he goes and calls his brother.
I did find this weird because like Isaiah took his phone, said like no contact from the outside world or stuff, but he's just got a fucking landline there.
He does have a landline. Maybe for emergencies, I don't know.
Yeah, but it just seems weird of just like you can't call anybody. But we got a phone over there.
But we got a landline, yeah. Calls his brother, his
It's his mom's birthday. Is why he's really calling.
And his mom's asking him why he hasn't been answering the calls. He says that his phone got taken away. He also talked to his brother about seeing weird things, and he didn't feel right, and he wanted to leave.
And the brother's just like, just rub your temples and scream really loud, and he never does it.
And he's like, that's not gonna help. But all right. But then he gets caught on the phone by Marco, hangs up immediately, and Marco basically warns him about what the fuck's going on, but not in so many
essentially
words.
Tells him like, don't kill yourself for a job.
Yeah, and
dude, this is just fucking football. Calm down.
Yes, it's like, don't kill yourself over this, but he kind of is.
People even love like failed athletes.
Yeah, they do. But Marco talks about how he can't go and see his wife and kids.
And Cam asks him, is like, damn, how many kids do you have? He's like, no, I don't have any kids. I'm just saying.
Like, I wouldn't be able to
If I had kids, I wouldn't be able to go and see them, which is a really funny line.
So funny. And Cam's just like, okay. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Marco's funny. I do like the character.
Marco, again, he's the GOAT because he's just like tired of everything.
He is.
He wants everything to fucking end.
And this is when he says, like, I got into this business to help people. I'm not fucking doing that, though. And then we get the sauna shot. I wrote 2 guys in a sauna 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Yeah. But, him and it's Cam and Zay. They're chit-chatting.
Isaiah mentions that he has a nightmare about getting replaced. He's just like, I'm just sitting on some dirty-ass couch watching a TV, someone doing exactly what I was doing. It hints towards what the ending is going to be when we get to that revelation.
And I guess we forgot to say that Marco also hints at this when he's walking away from Cam after their conversation. And he says,
about 2 gladiators going to an arena, one comes out. Sort of thing.
So again, hinting at that. Then we get this hint again.
Yeah. Which, this was kind of like my first divergence to what I thought the twist was going to be. Because like Isaiah's really putting in there of just like he's afraid of retirement. Yes. Essentially, of just like giving up the title. And I thought that was going to go somewhere else. Whereas, I guess I'll say it now. Yeah. I thought this whole thing was just like a ritual for Isaiah to take over Cam's body.
No, yes.
And become younger that way.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought. Because
I feel validated. No, I'm not crazy.
Because also later, because it was this reference, and then also later, whenever they're out shooting at the range, he says like,
he makes the wager where he's just like,
like, you can get anything that you want. Talking to Cam, and he's like, if you lose, Zay gets your youth.
Yeah,
and I said, this is just like a Naruto.
Please do tell.
When Orochimaru is trying to take Sasuke's body for himself, because Orochimaru, he can take his soul and put it into someone else's body and live forever. So he's immortal.
Yeah.
So he needs a good body, a good vessel, and he always is trying to get like some powerful shit, you know. He sees Sasuke and he wants his fucking eyes, and he's like, I would love to have your body, 12-year-old boy. Gets a little weird. It
That
does.
is kind of weird.
Gets quite weird. Even in the opening scenes, I don't know if y'all have seen it, like Sasuke's on a cross and he's naked and there's like snakes up on him. He's like 15 at that point, but still odd, very weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, this is just so like, it's Orochimaru right now. Like he's trying to get this body to put himself in so that he can live longer. And that's what I thought. I was like, so Zay is the demon and he needs a new body. Yeah. And it's going to be Cam.
I didn't necessarily think like Isaiah was the demon.
Well, like
just,
the demon
like,
was in him.
He wants to like transfer his soul into.
Well, because that's what I assumed.
body.
Like the demon.
I thought it was a Get Out situation.
Because I assumed like the demon has been like transferring his souls into these people.
Oh,
you know.
Okay. I just took it as maybe Isaiah. I just thought that Isaiah. No. I just thought that Isaiah may have had like this kind of pact with the devil and just doesn't want to give it up. So he's just like, hey, transfer my soul into this body.
I mean, I can get that too.
Yeah. But that's not where we go.
No, it's not, unfortunately, honestly.
It's so bizarre that we had the same thought.
No, I was like, that has to be where this is going because of the shit they were saying.
Uh-huh. Nope.
But no, it's not. So
I guess what they talk about doesn't really matter.
No, none of this matters because it's not where it's going. Because, they're just talking about family and football and life. And Zay is like, I'm going to go watch some film.
He does that a few times.
He does.
Where he's just like, I'm going to go. Like the first time he says it, he's like, I'm going to go review some film or something like that. Which reminded me from American Psycho, where it's just like, I got to go return some videotapes.
I wonder if that's what they're referencing. That's funny.
Maybe that's a weird reference to make.
It sure is.
But like that'll come back later on.
It does.
Just like what he's actually viewing.
What the tapes are.
But then we get like one of the best like scares in this. This movie's not scary.
No, this part was for sure creepy. I was like, oh.
Where it's like Cam is now in this sauna alone.
Yeah,
because
he's
leaves.
Not gay. Yeah, because he's not gay.
Isaiah
he kind of lays down.
He lays down, and then underneath the bench, because it's like a wide shot, and you're seeing it from outside of the sauna, like Marjorie, the weird fanatic from earlier, like crawls out from underneath this bench, like a fucking like Japanese demon.
Yeah, and I was like, ew, very much like The Grudge.
And maybe that's why I thought it was creepy, because it reminded me of The Grudge.
But she picks up one of the hot rocks and just palms it, like straight up naked palm, like nothing. And she goes to smash Cam's head in. I think she starts screaming before she does it.
Smash.
Marjorie smash.
Marjorie smash.
Either way, Cam, opens his, because he was just laying down for a second. It's like he fell asleep. But he gets up right away, throws her down on the bench. Starts choking her out.
And then you think that she's dead. But then the movie, I really appreciate this,
did too.
Shows how difficult it is to actually strangle a person to death because she is not dead.
No, because he only does it for, like, not even that long.
Literally like a minute.
Yeah, so in actuality, she would have just passed out.
Which she did.
And in most movies, she would have been dead, which I assumed was going to happen here. But no. She was indeed passed out for a second. But then when Cam goes to leave, because he's freaking out, he sees Zay outside of the sauna doors, and he opens it, and this is when Marjorie gets back up. She's ready to go again. Yeah.
She's like, fucking fight me.
Yes. But then when she sees Zay, and she said, actually, don't fucking fight me. Just
fuck me instead.
Exactly.
And for a second, when I first watched this movie, I thought he was going to. Because, like, he weirdly makes out with her for a second.
And I was like, oh. But then he throws her against the wall, and she, like, cracks her head
open.
And presumably dead?
Maybe. We'll talk about
Don't know.
In a scene later that happens. But, like, she has these two weird dudes that are, like, fully painted white, just freaking out.
I think they said that those were her sons. At one point, did they not? Did I make that up?
I just figured they were two random dudes.
I thought they were her sons.
Okay.
Maybe I made that up. I don't know. I thought that
Maybe,
they said it.
I can't really remember.
Yeah, but they're painted all in white.
They're wearing
and
football weird
heads.
headgear.
They're Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
And they go into
Stewie Griffin.
Yeah.
It's Hey Arnold and Stewie Griffin.
Yeah. They go into the sauna and they're freaking out, and they're not really screaming. They're kind of just grunting.
They're just kind of.
They're very animalistic.
They're just kind of there. They're just going.
Like.
It's really funny.
Making noises,
that
flailing
joke
their
only
arms
translate
around.
on
Yeah,
YouTube.
that's what I was like. Cody was flailing his arms around and motioning towards a body.
Yeah, if you're listening on Spotify, go watch it on YouTube too to see what I was doing. I could have been doing fucking backflips for all you know.
I was gonna ask. That's crazy. Because you can post video on Spotify. Is that easy to do?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Okay, because I've watched podcasts on Spotify before too.
Oh, interesting. I never thought to do that.
Yeah. I don't know how easy that is to do,
either.
though. I don't know if it's like a certain thing.
I'm just going to keep one audio and one visual.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
it's easy for me.
I didn't know how hard that would be. So screw you. No, I'm just kidding.
Screw you guys. Go watch it on YouTube. Subscribe too.
No, I love Spotify viewers. Listen to it in both areas.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Listen to us while you go on walks.
Yeah.
While we do
shit like this with our deep voice. How's your walk going? Are you guys having a good walk? Oh no, it's aliens.
We are here to take over your land. Oh, you think we're all funny? Shove this jade up your ass. Goes up your ass, Cam. Pop this jade in your pussy.
Okay, about enough
Stop.
of that.
Oh my god. Anyways. So,
what is this podcast even about?
I don't know. So yeah, she's dead, I think, maybe. I don't know.
Kind of, maybe. I don't know.
She's just there because then Zay tells Cam, hey, you can get out of here. I'm going to clean up this mess.
Yeah.
And then, we get another shot of Cam with Zay's wife. And I don't know if I caught her name.
I don't know either. I just call her Mrs.
Okay,
White.
Mrs. White.
But before we cut to that,
yeah.
Isaiah does drop the line, he died for us, so I play for him. So again, once again, drilling the religious thing of just like, oh, Jesus died for us, so I'm going to play with him. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another religious thing.
I mean, he's not playing for Jesus. He's playing for a demon, but whatever.
But then Mrs. White talks to Cam and is like, well, I hope that you're not planning on leaving us. Like, I know that to a normal person, this is weird, but honestly, to people like us, this is just another Tuesday.
Do you want to come down to the pool and have a drink with the girls?
By the way, later, they were not at the pool.
No, they weren't. They were next to the
outside
sauna.
Of the sauna.
Yeah.
I was like, the pool was not there, but yeah.
And then literally one of these girls drops the diabolical line, you sure you don't want to come?
And her little skimpy little outfit. All look gorgeous, by the way. Beautiful woman. So obviously Cam goes because he's a man.
And this is when the movie
temptation.
starts to kind of feel like just a glorified music video. Because it's just like a bunch of hot babes just dancing,
around.
grinding up on each other. There's just music blasting and stuff like that.
Cam's just shirtless dancing with them. He looks like a freaking Calvin Klein model. And then in the background, Marco's cleaning up the sauna.
He's fucking like with a mop.
Yes.
Just cleaning up the blood.
And I was like, okay, Zay, I thought you were cleaning up the mess, but maybe he went to take care of the bodies.
Maybe. I mean,
I don't know.
Isaiah is not there, neither is the dead bodies.
Yeah. So who knows?
Also, that's a very rich person to do. Just like, I'll clean up the mess. I'll have my maid do it.
I'll get someone else, though. But yeah, weird party going on. And then the next day
he wakes up hungover. Isaiah's fucking sitting there, and he's just like, did you fuck my wife? And then we get like the quick like cocking of a gun. I thought that was a really cool cut.
I thought that was good. And, Cam's like, oh, no. Like, I have a girlfriend. Like,
and Isaiah's just
I would never.
Yeah, sure, you have a girlfriend. And then he fucking deep throats the gun.
He does, because he's talking about how he's like, oh, yeah, your girlfriend, your, like, college sweetheart. And then I think Cam says, well, actually, high school. And he's like, yeah, I remember girls back then sucking my dick, going,
Yeah, he
and
fucking
like,
spits on it and then sticks it in his mouth.
Sticks the gun into his mouth, and I was like, "This is again very Wayne."
That feels very much like a scary movie, like a joke.
It does. And then he tells Cam, "How about we just hang out today? Just me and you, just hang out like bros." And then we get the title card, day 4.
Day 5, resilience.
Day 4.
Oh, is it? Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm reading my Roman numerals wrong.
No.
I did write 4.
You did write 4.
But this, again, resilience, there isn't much resilience here unless you talk about, like, during this segment, we get, like, some kind of insight into Cam's character. Because, like I said, they're out on, like, a range doing, like, shooting.
Yeah. There's, like, some dummies posted up.
Nothing to do with football, just 2 dudes shooting guns.
They're just hanging out, like Zay said. Let's just hang out today.
Isaiah's got a big ass fucking cigar.
He does. And again, this is what Cam brings up the lady.
Mm-hmm. And Isaiah's just like, what lady?
And I'm like, oh, okay, so we're doing that. And then he shoots some things, and then Zay's like, oh, that lady.
Yeah, but then they bring out like a body.
Yes.
That has a head on it. Initially, when I watched that, I thought it was Marjorie.
Yeah.
Because they're obviously talking about her. Yeah. And then they drag in a body
that's in a mascot uniform.
But, like, I don't know what the point would be to do this since Marjorie would already be, quote unquote, dead.
Unless
she's not dead.
Not dead. Maybe they, like, drugged her or something.
Maybe, but there's no revelation other than he makes Cam shoot a body.
Yes, and this is like we were talking about earlier when they make the wager. If Cam wins, he can get anything he wants, but if he loses, Zay gets Cam's youth.
Yeah, but then Cam brings up the fact that he doesn't want any handouts.
No, he's like, that's not my style.
Yeah, he wants to make his own way, which I guess is what resilience is.
I suppose.
I don't know. I'm trying to tie the title into what's going on.
But then, Cam says, if I lose, then maybe I'll let you keep QB1 next season.
Do you know what? I feel like some of these title cards may be switched around because I feel like resilience would have been good for day 2 when they're running.
That would have been good.
And then this one could be poise.
Yes.
Maybe.
They should have switched those two.
They should have switched days. I also love the resilience title card. Like, literally, it's up close on a goat's face.
It is.
It's literally up close on a goat.
Yeah. And then there is Cam shoots and he scores. He makes the target. And then there's this crazy song that plays that I enjoyed. Apparently,
the music in this movie kind of flies over my head.
This was wild. It was
it's kind of a shame going from Jordan Peele month where it's just like Jordan Peele like
the good scores.
very conscious, just very consciously uses music in his movies to help tell the story. Whereas in this one it's just a bunch of like techno music and party music and shit like that.
Well, this one they are singing in Filipino apparently.
Oh, okay.
Is what my
subtitle
said.
Does it have anything to do with goats?
Don't know. But it was cool.
I mean, it's playing over like a bunch of music video montage shit.
Yes, because now we're getting Cam shooting up the blood that he does not know is blood yet.
Even though the audience knows. We're just all sitting there waiting for them to reveal it.
Yeah. He's pumping some iron. He's in a sensory tank. He's hallucinating.
Yeah, because it starts to like blood starts to go in.
Yeah.
To the hallucination tank.
The sensory
deprivation tank. Yes. Yeah. I mean, same thing. He's hallucinating.
Basically,
whatever.
Yeah. And that's basically it for that day.
Yeah, that's it.
Now we're day 5.
Day 5, Vision.
And
this is when we get like the interview / photo sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where literally it looks like he's doing a photo shoot for a Calvin Klein ad.
No, it does.
Because like he's in fucking boxers and just like
posing and got his hands up in the air.
I'm so manly.
Just abs out.
No dick though.
Tits
Come
out.
On. No tits out for Harambe.
Yes. Yes, it's tits out for Harambe.
That should have been
not
a
his
movement.
Dick.
In addition to dicks out for Harambe.
Yes. But Yeah, he apparently this is like because he's like, what kind of training is this for? And it's
I guess
I mean,
social training because
yeah.
as an athlete, you're gonna get interviewed, you're gonna do photo shoots and
Can I
shit like
talk
that.
about how I hate those like interviews with athletes? Like especially with
Oh,
like
where they're just kind of dumb. Or?
well, no, it's especially after like a basketball game that I'll see them like go up to like the player and they're like, "Oh, like you guys won. Like how are you feeling right now?" And they're just asking them like the same questions like
Yeah.
what brought you guys together to really, make the win?
Well,
And
we trained hard and we
well,
drank a lot of Gatorade.
well, they're kind of like some of the interviews that they're like, well, yeah, we just played the game. We got, we were kind of sucking at first, but then we got our shit together.
Yeah,
All right, well,
you got
like,
us
what
in the
about
first half,
this?
not gonna lie.
They're, like, and the interviewer's like trying to get something, but it's like, dude, I don't know, man. We just fucking played the game.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we did.
It's a game, it's not that deep.
Yeah, so, and I feel like
I don't know,
so many of
you-
those
you
interviews
can-
are the same.
You can never beat the interview where it's just like, you won the World Cup, now what are you gonna do? I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah. No,
that's just iconic.
I don't know. I'm just like, go home, you guys. It's not that serious.
It's during a lot of this montage that we get a brief glimpse of Isaiah crying blood.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah.
do get one of those.
I guess satanic imagery kind of ties into what happened before. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I'm stretching lines
Yeah.
here. It literally just happens in the scene and then never comes back.
No. They said, hey, remember when we talked about that earlier?
Yeah, here's
Here's a little scene, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cam is talking about what happened with his dad.
Yeah, we get a little bit of his backstory.
Yeah, and how, he told his dad he was done with football. And then, a couple months later, his dad
died.
passed.
So
And
this is kind of what I think might have happened to his dad.
Yeah.
So like Cam tells his dad, I'm done with football. I don't want to do it anymore. And obviously it disappoints his dad
Yeah.
and stuff like that. What I feel like is like he went to like the owners of the Saviors and
Mhm.
told him like, hey, my son doesn't want to do this.
Mm.
And maybe they killed him to motivate Cam because literally
Yeah,
we'll learn
that
like,
definitely seems like what happened.
yeah, because like we learned that like his father's death motivated him to be more into football
Yeah.
to cope with the death.
And honestly, I feel like, because there might be like speculation, like, did the dad like okay his dad? Like, I feel like he was probably like with their discussion, like, what can we do to get him back on track? And when they said, well, and he was probably like, sign me up, baby, kill me. Like, I feel like he was probably all
I
for
figured
it.
it wasn't voluntary, that they just made the decision of just like, okay, bye.
I don't
Kill
know.
him.
I feel like he might have been for it because he was crazy.
I mean, yeah, he
He
literally
seems-
signed his son up to be groomed.
Yeah, that's
for
why.
this.
Like, I think he was prepared to like sacrifice everything, like to bring that quote back. I feel like he was ready.
Okay, I mean that makes a lot of. We never get a definitive
No,
answer.
we don't.
Like it's
That's
never
my
revealed.
headcanon, though.
Yeah. Okay.
I
fair
think
enough.
he was like, kill me, baby.
I mean that makes more sense than what happens. Like it makes more sense than anything that.
Else
whatever,
that that could be.
Yeah.
And this is when we get the Last Supper shot.
Fucking, I hate it.
It's
Because
a
what
lot.
does it mean? Like
It doesn't really mean anything. Like a lot of this movie.
like I know that they're trying to tie in like football is religion, but like we're doing satanic stuff. Like Jesus is not approving of just like, how about you guys play
Jesus
football
does
for me?
not approve of this.
Jesus doesn't like football, American football. He wasn't around when it was created.
No. What?
I know, crazy, right?
Jesus wasn't one of the players. But yeah.
Can you imagine?
In his robes.
Yeah, turns the opponent's like Gatorade into wine. Gets him
He's
drunk.
Crazy. But yeah, and then we
I want to dedicate this win to my father.
my Jesus.
That's good.
Oh, gee. Oh, God. Oh, man. I keep saying their names. Anyway, so they're pumping iron again.
Well, I
Just
specifically
something
Cam is pumping
Yes.
iron in a full fucking tuxedo. Like, who fucking does that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you ever worked out like in jeans before? I did that once when I was younger,
I would
and
never
I
wanna do
regretted
that.
it instantly.
Yeah. Have you ever walked outside on a hot day wearing jeans? Absolutely not. Would I be working out in them?
I did one time like play like a little bit of basketball with my ex-girlfriend like at one of our local parks.
Yeah.
And like I had jeans on because I wasn't really prepared
You weren't
to do
ready.
anything.
You weren't ready to ball.
I had no ball knowledge.
He did not know ball.
But no, that was like I fucking regretted everything
yeah.
about that. I was like, man, I shouldn't have done that.
No. So, not doing this again. But yeah, Zay's wife comes over and asks Cam if he's sure about all of this. She's
Yeah.
like, is
Because
this something that you want?
Literally, Cam admits like he's only doing it to cope with his dad's death.
Yeah.
So it's like revealing like, oh, Cam's not really
In this.
He doesn't really have his heart into football.
Mhm.
He's more just doing it for his father.
In memory.
Yeah. Which I would think, like, if you get, like, a head concussion, maybe that's your easy way out.
I would have taken that as an easy way out.
I would have taken that as an out. Like, you wouldn't necessarily be disappointing your dad. It's just like, well, I had no...
But I get it, too, because on the other hand, like, this is all he knows.
Yeah, true.
Like, this is all he's been prepped for his whole life is football.
Here's the thing, though. He's still young. He can do other things.
He
can
is.
learn other things.
But when you're that age, you think this is it.
When I signed up for college, I wanted to be an English major, so...
Yes, I wanted to be a dentist. Here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Now we got a podcast.
And no dentist money.
No.
Unfortunately.
No English teacher money.
I don't know that.
That wouldn't have been anything.
But yeah, so then, Cam says, this is all I like. This is
Yeah.
what I'm here for.
And again,
This
I'm
is all
just
I
thinking,
know.
dude, you're young. You can do other things.
Yeah.
There
but
are literally other sports. You can fucking play baseball.
That's true. You could.
You
You
can play
could.
basketball.
But
Fuck,
no.
you can play golf. There's very little head trauma that you can experience
I was
with
going to say,
golf.
yeah, I don't think, even if you get hit, that would hurt. But
It hurt, but it wouldn't like fucking get you concussed. Well, it depends
it
on
might.
how.
Yeah, it
depends on how
fast.
hard.
Yeah.
But I feel like the chances of you getting
That-
hit in the head with a golf ball hard enough to give you a concussion is like slightly less than getting
playing
a
football.
concussion during playing football.
Very true.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Zay's wife is like, okay, well, like, I'm going to invite you to this party that we're having. And he's
We got a party coming. Come join me with my sparkly mirror dress.
yeah, and he's like, actually, I'm totally good. And she's like, well, actually, you're not, because you should really come because the savior's like a bunch of the owner
Yeah.
and all these important people for the saviors are going to be
And they're
there.
going to make you an offer.
So you should really go. So he's like, why didn't you just fucking say that? Like-
It reminds me of that line from Pulp Fiction. He's like, man, that's all you had to say.
Yeah, he basically does say that. He's like, lead with that next time.
But anyway, they show up to this dingy building. It's called the Recreation Center, but like literally the sign's broken and all it says is creation. You get it? Religion.
Creation. It's funny. I didn't even notice that when I first watched it.
I didn't notice it when I first watched it. It was on my second watching. I was like, oh, it says creation. Okay.
Honestly, I was trying to look up what the sign said, but I was like,
Who cares? It doesn't really mean anything.
no, I was like, it doesn't matter. I literally was gonna pause and I'm like, it's fine.
A lot of times, because again, we're in Jordan Peele month, and I love doing it with all of his previous three movies. I tried doing it with this one, but again, I just came to the conclusion it doesn't really matter.
After my first watch through, I was like, none of this shit matters. But yeah, we go inside.
And there's fucking, I guess, like some satanic imagery going around. Like there's literally, I know it's supposed to be the Savior logo, but like literally the S logo behind it's like for Satan and shit like that. I don't know.
I don't know either. But they're going and Cam's like, thought this was a party. She's like, well, yeah, but like you want to be a little discreet. And they do like weird rituals here. And
she literally says rituals.
And then she's like, hey, Peggy, or I can't remember the front desk lady's
Some
name.
girl.
She's like, love the hair. And then she continues on and Cam's like, did you say rituals? Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? And she's
And
like,
again,
oh, you know.
I was still under the impression they were going to do a ritual to like,
Yeah. Again.
But no,
Again, another hint that that's where they're going. But again, none of this shit matters.
No, not really.
So yeah, Cam meets the owner. Tom's there. hey Tom.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to see Tim Heidecker come back because, like, he's always a breath of fresh air.
Marco's
he's hyping. Oh, Marco's there.
Marco's
he
there,
sees
and
him.
he tells him to run.
Before that, he quotes Jesus.
Oh, is this the quoting of Jesus?
Yeah,
What
I
does
can't
he
remember
say?
what the quote is.
Oh, okay.
But, like, he's like, Jesus said that.
And then he goes and whispers in his ear and says, run.
Yeah. Which, I'm just like, Marco, maybe give us a little bit more information than that.
Yeah, just not let he, like, run, they're Satanists. I don't know.
I kind of hate that in movies where it's just like, you have the opportunity to give a little bit more information, but you don't.
Yeah. Like in Get Out when, what was that guy's name? But it was the first guy when he takes a picture and he freaks out. He's like, get out, get the fuck out.
Fucking Andre.
Yeah, Andre, yeah. And it's like, maybe be like,
but in that case,
they're racist. They're trying to take over your body. Get out.
but like in Andre's case, like he doesn't know like how fast it will be for this old man to take back over his head. So he's got to just be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Whereas in this case, like he's got a little time. He could just be like, hey, these people are like weird Satanists. Maybe you should leave.
Maybe you should get out of here.
Yeah. Get out.
Get out. But he doesn't. And so he just goes up and they do a little toast.
Mm-hmm. Literally, there's blood in their cups.
There's blood in their cups.
Yeah. Literally do a blood oath, I guess.
Yeah. And Cam is none the wiser.
Mm-hmm.
And then during this scene, once they sip the blood, we get a flashback to Zay.
No, I feel like because Isaiah doesn't go to this thing.
No, but it's like as they're drinking, like we're getting shots of Isaiah at home, and he like wakes up and he starts like working out.
I don't think that's
like,
flashback. I think it's happening
like
simultaneously.
at the same, like flashback. To,
oh,
like,
we're just going back and forth between.
Yes. We're going back and forth.
Well, in the meantime, a lot of this is happening during yet another like a music video thing.
Yes.
But this time with fully nude women, and I wrote in my notes boobies.
There are boobies.
Fully frontal nudity women.
Yes, full frontal for them. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so we're seeing, Cam partying. He's also throwing up jewelry, necklaces.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Don't know. Zay's working out.
Again, like with Isaiah working out during all this, I thought he was like preparing to transfer like his consciousness.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Too.
Like I thought that's.
But I mean,
really
I guess he's
going.
just preparing to fight him.
I guess.
I don't know. I'm trying to stretch it for them. But then, Mrs. White, she has like a knife and she's like stabbing.
She's like stabbing something we don't really know.
No. Marco's head is
underneath the mascot helmet.
Yeah, I spelled head H-E-D. So
head.
That's
he's dead. D-E-D dead.
Yeah, that's
I wrote in my notes, poor Marco, he didn't deserve that.
He didn't, but maybe he did.
I mean,
he's been in the game for a while.
True, but at the same time, he was trying to help, like, Cam get out of this situation.
That's true.
And he paid with his life.
But, yeah, and now we get day 6.
Day 6, sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Over Marco's head.
Yeah, just boom.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Cam wakes up.
He's on an ice bed.
Yeah.
Not a bath, a bed.
A bed, yeah, a little table.
And we finally get the revelation that Isaiah has been pumping his blood into
Cam, yeah.
Cam. And finally, we, the audience, have just like, finally the movie has caught up to us because we've known this since literally the first time they did it.
Yeah, like now the movie is here and is like, you guys, and we're like, yeah, we've known this whole time.
We got you, and it's just like, no, you didn't. We knew.
It's been kind of, honestly, I thought we were supposed to know that. I thought Cam was the only one.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It's a reveal.
It is.
Because they literally like it's blurry at first, and then we come into focus, and it's just like Isaiah's blood, and boom, boom, boom.
Holy shit.
And then again, to add to like he's gonna transfer his consciousness, there's a weird like they're scanning his body.
Yeah.
They got like a red laser going over his body.
Again, kind of like they're
and he's
prepping
on
his body.
They're prepping his body.
Why did they go there?
It's just that they're prepping his body for something completely different, but it's just like
it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't really make any sense. Again, like once we like hit that first like music video montage, a lot of like the last half of this movie is just like nonsensical.
It doesn't make no.
No.
Because Cam just shoots up. He crawls to get there's a syringe that has run with a little emoji of a guy shrugging.
Yeah, I mean the emoji has always been there. It's just very prominent that you notice it, where it's just like
shrug, and it's not like the icon emoji. It's like
the text.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
old. For those of you that remember on old school phones when you had to literally text emojis.
Yes, and you had to like use symbols.
To create all this shit.
It's what you would create for like a guy shrugging with like his arms out and like and it says run, and so Cam grabs that and shoots it straight into his heart, and it pumps him up, and he goes.
And we get more editing of weird
like anatomy shit.
Stuff, and again, what's the point?
His heart like growing, and
like half the time I can't even tell what I'm seeing.
I don't know either. It's not anatomically correct, it seems.
Apparently not.
But yeah, Cam goes and gets a trophy, and he goes to find Zay to attack him.
Yeah, which by the way, that trophy again, it's like kind of shaped like this, like a hook, or like a goat's horn, something like that. Horn. Yeah.
So he goes to the room that has the circular door with the triangle on it. It's cracked open, so he goes in, and Zay says, like, you're up early or something like that,
or something like that. I don't know.
And he is in this, like, very red-tinted room, and he is in a chair recline and looking up at the ceiling.
To, like, a video of, like, crowds cheering him.
Yes, and that's the film.
That's the film that he's
been reviewing.
Yeah.
Is just people
cheering
cheering for, worshiping him, kind of thing. Again, like we said earlier, I wish there was more worshiping kind of.
I kind of wish that there was actual people, like we get to actually see. Again, a lot of the mistake of this is just isolating it in this compound, and not getting like the wider view of just like. Show us more of like a cult mentality when it comes to football. Like just having Marjorie run around being crazy is not enough.
And that one random dude that we almost forgot to talk about.
Yeah, that we almost forgot about.
It's just like, so at this point, it was a lot. You know, they talk. Cam goes to attack Zay.
I mean, in this, Isaiah reveals of just like, yeah, I've been injecting you with my blood, like my mentor used to do with me, like his mentor did with him. And we learned that there's been this whole
little cycle going
passing
on.
Down of the torch between quarterbacks. Is it just the quarterbacks or is it the whole team?
I don't know. And I honestly don't know if it's just the Saviors either. I mean, I guess it would be.
It would be because I can't imagine Peyton Manning doing this.
I just feel like the uniforms were different colors. Were they not that they were showing?
Kinda, yeah.
That's why I was like, is this different teams or something?
Because Isaiah mentions the fact that it's been going on since the Saviors were created.
Yeah.
So
that's why I thought it was weird that all of the jerseys were different colors.
I guess one day this like a demon just decided like, hey, I just want to fuck with football for a while, so I'm gonna inject that dude with some demon blood.
It was just weird because like they're showing the different jerseys and there's like a green one and an orange one and like a red one, and I'm like, the Savior's colors are red and white, so I don't understand.
I mean, at the same time, I get it. Football teams change like names and colors over time. They don't change
that much.
Well, I mean, we think about like our baseball team here in our local city and like how many names they've been through. Like literally, they're changing.
Do they change their core colors?
I don't know. I
don't think that
I don't follow them that closely. I just know that every like 10 years they change their fucking name.
Like, football teams now, like they'll do like their old uniforms, like they'll wear them every now and then for a little fun, little funsies. I feel like usually they're pretty much like the same colors that they
Maybe I have no idea, guys. If you know,
I have some qualms.
If you know any football team who's changed their colors over the years, just let me know.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's examples.
I don't know. I'm a Raiders fan. I know they suck. Calm down, everyone. I get it. I don't like them either. But I'm a fan.
Well, I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Just kidding.
Gross.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I was like, gross. But no, like their colors are just the black, silver, white.
Okay.
You know, so
Yeah.
so they're not very colorful. So that's why I was like, I don't know about other teams, but
I mean,
feel
literally, like one of those colors is literally devoid of light. So
yes. Love the Raiders. They disappoint me all the time. Anyways,
but
they got rid of
anyway,
Daniel Carlson. Can we talk about that? It's fine. They got rid of Daniel Carlson, and I'm so fucking mad.
guys,
Anyways.
rare instance that we get to see Nikki like rant over sports. It may never happen again.
No, and honestly, because I like watching sports, I don't know a lot of the names, any of like the stats. Like I don't go into it like that. I just like
You don't
watching
collect
it.
baseball cards, so
No, yeah, I just like I don't like baseball. Hold on, pause.
neither. I mean,
Let's get that out.
To be fair, neither do
Yeah.
I. But then again, that's not saying much. I don't like many
You don't
sports,
like any, yeah.
so
But no, I like watching it. But Daniel Carlson, he was my boy. He was a really good kicker. He was our kicker for the team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we can't score a touchdown, so we needed a good kicker.
well,
Okay.
fuck.
Anyways, I digress. It's fine. So yeah, we're in the last battle now. It's been revealed what's going on.
Literally, like Isaiah's just like, I'm the GOAT and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, again, this movie should have been called GOAT.
Go, yes, because he's like, I'm him.
Mhm.
Like talking, like basically saying, like I'm God, basically. Like this is me. I'm the GOAT. I loved this scene. Great acting.
I mean, I guess so, but at this point, I was so checked out of it. Where it's just like, yeah, the acting's good, but it's just like, I put in my notes, like, this fight between them feels unearned.
It was just, now I'm just wanting it to be over.
Yeah, I'm
You're
kind of
right.
just like, let's just get this over with. Like, we'll get more of that, like, flashy imagery of, like, X-ray vision.
Yep.
And this is when it,
As
like,
they're
it doesn't
fighting.
make sense at all because it's, like, orange and black and stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought that was a weird choice.
And it's just like, is it supposed to be, like, Hellfire? I don't really know.
I don't know either. I don't know if you got Suspiria vibes from this or not.
I was not thinking of Suspiria once.
I only thought of Suspiria because of like the room and the red.
I mean, I
and,
guess
like,
so, but like,
That was I was. Just
I don't
like,
know. That's almost like day and night comparison. Like
Well,
Suspiria is up
no.
here, and this is
Suspiria is amazing.
yeah,
I was just thinking. I was like, this is giving that kind of like they're trying to get that vibe.
yeah. But
Like
Suspiria does it so
cult
much better.
thing. Oh, absolutely.
Also,
I'm not.
also, I thought you were going to talk about like original Suspiria with the neon colors and
Oh
stuff
yes,
like that.
that too. Like that's why I was like with the red and like the bright colors. Because yeah, there is a lot of neon colors in the first one. We're doing that, by the way. Suspiria is amazing.
Oh, I
both
can't
of
wait.
them.
Love Suspiria.
It's so
Well, I love the
Um,
remake. I like the first one.
The first one's good. The remake is amazing.
It's so
Oh
good.
my god, I eat that shit up. But then you think that Zay's got Cam on the ropes. He breaks his arm.
Again, paralleling their lives.
Yeah, and I said, "Ooh."
Isaiah broke his leg, so Cam
Gotta
gets his
break
arm
his
broken.
arm. And I said, "Is that your throwing arm? You're the QB."
It kind of would have been better if like the bone was sticking out, but
It wasn't.
and
yeah.
also it almost kind of seems like it doesn't even matter that he
No.
broke his arm.
I almost forgot what he broke.
Yeah,
Because I was like, did
you
he
forget
break
it
his
because
leg
like
or
literally it almost looks like he's using his broken arm at some point.
I'm just like, okay.
Again,
But
I'm so checked out of this final fight. Like it doesn't really matter to me.
no. But I'll get to the end of it because Cam turns around and you think he's on the ropes and Zay's saying something. Cam says, what's the opposite of a savior?
And Isaiah's just like a killer.
Yeah, and he's like, no. And Cam grabs the helmet that's being displayed and whacks Zay with it. And he says, a mascot?
I don't know
Not
what this
question mark, but he says a mascot. And I'm like, huh?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know if we missed something. Maybe
I
we
feel
missed
like
something.
there might have been a line early on in the movie. I can't remember.
I think that there
but
was.
about like being a fucking like football player versus
Like a quarterback
mascot.
versus a mascot. Yeah. I
There-
think that was at the beginning when they were talking about like why is there quarterbacks?
Yeah. But again, like, what does it matter?
It didn't matter to
Also,
me.
that's a terrible one-liner.
It
to
is.
just throw out.
But yeah, and Cam bashes his head in a couple times, punches him a couple times, and I guess he's dead. His face is smashed in.
Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed. I get the symbolism of crushing him with like
The helmet.
but it's
supposed
like
to
they
protect.
set up that trophy like
They
early
do.
on in the movie. It's just like I would have preferred Isaiah to be killed with his own trophy.
With a trophy.
It
That
would have
would've
made
been
more
good.
sense too of just like killing him with his achievements.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like we said, there's a good movie in here somewhere, but
Somewhere,
it just
but
wasn't
it's kind of buried under a bunch of
present.
shit.
Yeah.
A bunch of music video imagery.
But yeah, then he goes through the tunnel. Cam goes out onto the field. There's cheerleaders and
Okay,
drumliners.
This is where
and
it's just like I hate everything that's going on.
there's a
right
big
now.
performance going on. There's like smoke machines.
Like everyone's fucking saying the Pledge of no, not the Pledge of Allegiance. They're
it's-
singing the national anthem, and
Yeah.
they're doing it in like a weird like rhythm or something like that.
It's like
It-
kind of
it's
like
almost
a
like-
prayer.
Yeah, they're almost chanting it like it's like a Bible
Like,
verse or
it's
something like that.
The Our Father
Yeah.
prayer. Like they're saying it in that kind of cadence.
Again, if you didn't get it, this is a religion.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole thing is just like, I mean, literally they have on the ground, like, it's not really like the, what is it?
The pentagram?
The pentagram.
Yeah.
But it's like close enough.
Yeah. But Cam comes out. He's covered in blood. His arm's kind of wonky, even though it just got fucking broken in
Yeah,
half.
like,
Maybe it's
it
because
does-
of the blood.
Maybe,
It's
but it's
just-
like it doesn't even look broken.
No, he's just kind of like
He's
is
kind of just holding
it.
it like this, like to his side.
Yeah, like it kind of hurts.
Like he's the dude from Scary Movie 2. This is my strong hand.
Take my strong hand. But the owners are there. They're in like pig and like goat masks and helmets with horns.
I mean, the main guys were like in pig masks because, again, pig skin, football, yeah.
Get it? Yeah. And they're like, congratulations, now you just have to sign the contract and you'll
You'll get the gifts.
and Cam's just standing there and they're like, sign the contract. And Zay's wife is there like holding the
Yeah,
pen.
just like, fucking sign it.
Yeah,
And then
she's
pop this into your pussy.
pop this up your ass. And then she gets upset and she's like, why isn't he signing? Like, what's going on?
Uh-huh. And then literally, Tom.
he's like,
or
hey,
Tim
bud.
Heidecker's there, and it's just like, come on, man, just fucking sign it.
Just sign
like-
it. And Cam starts laughing. And
And literally, this
Tom's
is when
like, you need a glass of water?
he needs some milk.
Look at his broken arm. He needs some milk.
But no, this is when we get in like a very like terribly written like exposition of just like, we've been grooming you since you were a kid.
Yeah.
And this is what we've been doing it for and all that. And I'm just
Your
like,
dad
oh.
was in on it. Like, this is
Yeah.
when, everything's revealed. He's been groomed since he was a kid.
So like a close up of like Cam and his dad with the owner of the Saviors, just
Yeah.
like shaking hands and shit like that.
And,
Again, like spelling it out for the audience in case you didn't get it.
yes. And, they said, we orchestrated your attack. Like, that
Yeah.
was us too. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
A
Who would have guessed?
revelation.
Who would have guessed that the guy dressed in satanic imagery was working with the Satanists?
Yeah. And, as they're telling him this, the guy who hit him is behind him.
Yeah, just fucking standing
Like,
there.
waiting to attack.
He's just standing there menacingly.
And, Cam's not wanting to sign it.
Yeah, literally, he starts telling them like, "Fuck you,
Fuck your
you,
eyebrows.
fuck your old white ass."
Because he says, fuck you, fuck your dumbass eyebrows, and your
Yeah,
old
at this
white ass.
at this point, like I kind of stopped taking detailed notes. I just put Mrs. White dies
Oh.
in a stupid way.
Your old white ass is the last note that I have of this. So.
Like Mrs. White, she like gets up. She's got like a fucking knife ready to like.
hold on. Here, I'll set this up for you. I'll set this
Okay.
up.
Okay, please put on this
So
theater.
we will. So, the owner says, like, sign the contract, Cam. Cam's like, fuck you, fuck your eyebrows, fuck your white ass. And he's like, I'll kill your whole family.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, nah. And that's when the guy behind him with that hit him before goes to swing, but Cam ducks and then,
hits him with a
slices
1-2, just
1-2, wow. And then, slices him up. And, this is when Mrs. White is like, oh my fucking God. Like,
Do I have to do fucking everything around here?
yes, like, I'm going to,
you guys want to see a real man? I'll show you a real man. And she
And
gets
she fucking gets up.
she has a dagger.
She fucking trips on her dress and stabs herself in the throat.
She stabs herself in the
At
throat.
first, I thought because she has like the weird dress with like the fucking horns coming
Yeah.
out of her dress, like above her boobs. At first, I thought she had
Stabbed
stabbed
herself
herself
with
with
that.
those. I thought it was dumber than it actually was.
No,
but
because
this
she
is pretty
gets
fucking
up
stupid.
and she just has the dagger through her
Yeah.
throat, and she takes it out, and she's calling for help from Cam, and I was like, "Baby girl, you're just going to kill
You're just
him.
gonna die. There's no
There's
coming
nothing
from
there." And then so all the owners are scattering. Cam's a good thrower, so he throws a sword straight into someone's back,
Yeah.
gets it, slices another one's
that.
gut.
I put here in my notes, all gore, no fun.
No,
like again,
yeah.
I'm completely checked out of this. I hate the way this scene looks. It's like too over the top. It's not overly lit, but it feels too lit for me.
Yeah.
It's so
Lit.
fucking lit. I don't know. Just like none of this feels earned. We're still left with a lot of questions, and like I'm just totally checked out at this point. I hate everything about this arena fight.
Because then, we're getting to the end, the last two. One of
Yeah.
them's the owner.
He's
up against the goalpost, and Cam goes over.
swings a sword, decapitates him,
him.
and this is when the vibrating pole comes back.
Yeah, it's like, brrr, and
Scat,
then
brrr.
scat, brrr.
Man, not fault.
Cam then kicks his head,
Like a football.
goes over to Tom, his agent, and the whole time Tom's trying to get a bar, and he's like, "Come on, give me a fucking bar."
In the meantime, like there's smoke coming out of the tunnel, like something's coming.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Something's angry,
Whatever
possibly the demon.
whatever fucking deity they worship. We
Yeah.
never learn anything about what this thing is.
No.
So it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't
we never
matter.
even see it, which I don't mind not seeing.
I don't mind. Yeah,
Like
I'm cool with
all
that.
for an advocate of not really seeing the monster. It's just like I want to know what it's doing, what its motivations are.
Just football, baby.
I guess so. He's just
That's
he's
it.
just in it for the love of the game.
He's in it for the. He knows ball.
I guess so.
So yeah, Tom is like freaking out, but then he sees that the entity is coming, and then he tells Cam like, "Just fucking kill me, then go
Slit
ahead,
my throat. Just
Slit me,
do it."
And he's ready for it, and then Cam says, "Nah."
Cam does the ultimate thing of like in like a superhero film. It's just like the superhero would go and like kill every henchman on his way, but then when he gets to the actual villain and he has a chance to kill him, it's just he doesn't.
He doesn't. It's like, okay, well, all right, but I guess it's because of the fact that Cam possibly knows that he's gonna get a worse fate from this entity.
I mean, I guess so. If
Then
we
that
knew
he
anything
would've-
about this entity, we would know.
Exactly, but we don't.
I don't know how Cam knows because no one has explained it to him.
No, so he just walks away, slow-mo walking.
In a very fucking cringy, like the planes come back, red, white,
Yeah.
and blue and shit like that. Again, I fucking hate this.
The cheerleaders are in the background. He like flinches out one of the drumline
Which is
boys.
a weird little touch, but whatever.
And, in the back, we still hear Tom screaming. He says something about, "Please let me live. I'll suck your dick." And that was
Yeah,
weird.
he does the Homelander from the end of The Boys. I don't know if
Yeah.
you watched The Boys or not.
I haven't. I've seen plenty of clips, though, but I do remember that.
Yeah, Homelander at the end is just like, "I'll do anything. I'll fucking suck your dick."
Yeah.
That's all I could
and
think when I saw this ending. I was just like, "Oh, he's pulling out the Homelander."
He did. And, he gets dragged into the middle of this not pentagram.
Kind of pentagram,
Yeah.
but it's technically
Pentagram
a pentagram
adjacent.
It's a pentagon.
Yeah, the Pentagon.
They fucking hit the Pentagon.
It was so funny.
Jade would appreciate that joke. It's an Oni Plays reference.
The other day at work, my coworker came out from the back room, from like our break room.
From
and
the back rooms. Oh no.
no. But she had made a 9/11 joke to our two other coworkers that were back there. By the way, why were 3 of them in the break room? I don't know.
That's weird.
Anyways, I was the only one up front, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But anyways, she comes out. She said that they were talking about how like one of my coworkers knew someone that like worked at like the Pentagon or something, and she's like, "Oh my god, they hit the Pentagon!" And she
she said that they both just looked at her and said nothing. And she came out and she's like, I've just embarrassed myself.
No, that's gold.
And I told her, I was like, I would have laughed. And she's like, I know, that's why I came out here to tell you.
That's pretty fucking funny. No, Jade knows this. There's a clip from Oni Plays where it's just like Zach in that. It's just like, it's a little clip where they're making fun of just like the urgency of the situation. Zach just comes in and he's like, Lyle, wake up. They hit the Pentagon. They hit the fucking Pentagon.
It's a good joke.
Yeah. Anyway, the movie ends with Tom exploding into blood and fucking cut to credits. Who fucking cares?
That's it.
Fuck. So I kind of teetered back and forth with my rating of this movie. Initially, I was going to give it a 2 out of 5. I think I'm going to go 1.5 out of 5.
See, I didn't know to give it a 1.5 or a 2. I gave it a 2.
Okay.
I was a little more lenient with it.
I get that.
It was whatever. Like I said, I love the concept. I know it's there, but it's not great. It's not good.
I can almost see, and this was a joke that I saw online that almost makes sense. I can see why Jordan Peele fought so hard and was so angry to lose weapons, because like this was the only movie his company production put out last year, and my God, it's this.
It wasn't great.
Again,
No.
acting is on point.
Yeah.
Like everyone gives great performances, and like the imagery is there. It's just the story does not coalesce.
Yeah. I thought it was shot pretty nicely. Some of the set designing was a little odd, like we
little
talked
bit.
about. But I mean, overall, just fell flat. Like we talked about this a lot. There was a lot of what are we saying? Like a lot of flair, but no substance.
It's style over substance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Basically, like by the time we get to the third act of this movie, like I'm completely checked out. Like nothing feels earned, nothing feels satisfying.
I just don't care anymore.
No, like when we get to the fun gore part of it, it's just like it doesn't mean anything. I'm not having any fun with this.
And yeah, like a lot of people were comparing this, saying, on Letterboxd, they're saying like the substance, but for straight men, and I get that. I wish straight men had a good substance movie.
maybe at some point there will be some representation for straight white
straight
men.
men.
Anyway, I guess that's as good of a transition as we can make.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get to our famous segment. What does Letterboxd have to say? I did about 9 of them.
Oh, you did more than... Well, okay, so to be fair...
And they're kind of just like mixed ones.
Yeah, I screenshotted 2 and forgot to screenshot more, and then I screenshotted 3 more while I was sitting here earlier.
Oh, fair enough.
So
okay.
yes. I was like, whoa. Alrighty. I did a couple lower ones and then some higher ones.
Okay. I just kind of scrolled through the main one and just found some of the ones that I found funny.
Yeah. Because this one, it was a 2-star like me, and they said I like the idea of this movie way more than I actually liked the movie.
Mhm.
And I was like, I just wholeheartedly agree with that. Like that was deep in my soul. And then this one was 3 stars. I'm actually pretty shocked to see how much
I screenshotted this one too.
Really?
Yeah.
How much everyone apparently hates this movie. I think it's simultaneously painful, unsubtle, and also there's some deeper stuff here I don't see anyone giving it credit for.
I don't think there is.
I don't think so either. I saw it as a movie about toxic masculinity, where the football aspect is, in and of itself, a metaphor. So no, it's not just a goofy movie about football is life, bro, so much as a heavily inspired by Aronsky visceral depiction of a nice boy beaten to death from birth by his father, who probably had that done to him. Think of that song, Surface Pressure, sung by Luisa in Encanto, Patriarchy's version. The top view layers of this flick are just a shittier version of Black Swan, and there's a ton of great imagery, wild performances. Wayne's crushed it, and even a few loud laughs. Loud laughs.
There were laughs in this movie?
They were laughs. That third act was brutal, though. Derogatory.
I forgot about the derogatory
at
part.
the end. Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird that that person was just like the messaging is unsubtle and stuff like that, but doesn't bring up any of the religious aspects of this, which was the
That were
most
like,
unsubtle part of everything.
yeah. And I don't think anything was really unsubtle subtle about this.
There
Like I
was
felt like all of
nothing.
it
There
was
was
very
nothing.
like, this is about toxic masculinity. This is about
America's obsession with sports
Mhm.
and treating it like it's a religion. It's
yeah,
just
and
like,
how
what if we make
obsessive.
what if we make that literal?
Yes, exactly. And it's just like, I think we got it. I
Yeah,
don't think
we
there's any
understand.
subtleness.
It's a shame that it doesn't come together by the end of the movie.
I know. I wish it was better. And then these ones are my 5-star reviews. 5 stars. This one confused me.
Oh, wonderful.
It said it's giving The Little Mermaid for boys.
What?
I didn't get that.
What about
From
this is like the
this?
Little Mermaid? I guess
Don't know.
I guess Ariel makes a deal with Ursula to like have human legs, but like that's stretching it.
That's stretching it a lot. I think that might be the only thing.
I feel like you can compare the movie Obsession to the Little Mermaid, but
Oh, like the new Obsession movie. Have
Yeah.
you seen that?
not yet.
Oh, okay. I was like, I haven't seen
But
that.
I
yet.
know what it's about, and that almost kind of you can compare the Little Mermaid closer to that than to this.
I really want to watch it. So many people are hyping it up.
Me
I'm a little nervous
too.
though because I've been avoiding trailers and spoilers because I don't really like watching trailers to movies because I feel like they either give away the entire movie or
Yeah.
all the good stuff's in it. But I started watching a clip that came up on my Instagram. And it looked kind of silly, the scene that I was watching. And I was like, ooh, I feel like I might laugh during it.
I don't know, but like I know in context of a movie it can change.
Yeah,
things.
that's why I was like, so I skipped over it right away. But I was like,
I don't know. For me, it's like one of my favorite YouTube critics that I follow. Your Movie Sucks. He gave it a 9 out of 10, and he never gives anything a 9 out of
Hell
10.
yeah.
So it's just like that. That has me sold.
Yeah, my sister watched it. She said it was great.
I just need to go to the theater and watch it, or wait till it comes out in digital and watch it that way.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going to the theaters to see it.
I've only seen one movie in theaters this year, and that was The Bone Temple.
This year, oh God, is the only movie I've seen Scary Movie 6 in theaters this year.
It almost sounds like it was.
I think it might have been. Yeah, maybe I'll go see it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
This one 5 stars. Tyreek Withers, my man. This movie was so good. It definitely has an underlining analogies that a lot of people probably didn't get.
Yeah, sure.
Y'all probably didn't understand it because you're dumb.
Underlying? Like, it's not subtext, it's just text.
But that's what made the movie amazing. All that subtlety that they did.
I want to know if this guy has seen any of Jordan Peele's other movies and what he would have ranked them. He's probably one of the type of people who watch Nope and just like, what's the deal with the monkey?
Oh my God. That's the thing. Anyways, I'm mad about that. Anyways, the monkey had everything to do with that.
Yeah, the monkey is literally the story.
Yes. Anyways, 5 stars. That shit was insane. It's such a visual,
really.
It's such a visual, stunning movie.
Not really.
The cinematography on this is next level. I loved it so much. And the acting is insane. The same man who wrote and starred in White Chicks, ABC Scary Movie, pulling off such an incredible performance is insane.
Does this person know that Marlon Wayans was also in Requiem for a Dream and was like really good in that too? Like he can
Oh,
do
yeah.
good
He can
dramatic
act.
acting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does this come as a surprise to this person?
Because so many people just know him from Scary Movie.
Yeah, I guess so. And like Requiem for a Dream is a hard watch, so I get it.
I need to rewatch it. I've seen it before. I don't remember.
God, I
anything
don't
about
know
it.
if I can. I don't know if I have the heart to ever rewatch that movie. It's
I want
so
to.
hard.
I feel like I suppressed it because I don't remember.
Oh, I remember a
anything
lot
in
about it. I just remember how it made me feel.
That was probably like Mad God with me. I had like an existential
I
crisis.
can't
for,
wait
like,
to
a
watch
week.
Mad God just to see how I'm gonna
Well, like
feel
I had an
about it.
existential crisis. I talked about it with my sisters, and my middle sister watched it, and she's like, "It was okay." Like I feel like she thought that I like it was more scary. And I'm like, no, I felt like I was literally nothing on this planet. Like I was just a speck of dust and nothing even mattered in my life. After
Get
watching
excited,
that movie.
guys, because that's going to be part of Nikki's birth
That's
month.
my birth month. Get excited. You're gonna have an existential crisis, I hope.
That's what
Fingers
we do
crossed.
at midnight movies.
Yeah, we have existential crises.
We did that with Bring Her Back. So.
Yeah. Let me see.
And Lake Mungo, technically. So.
Lake Mungo too, yeah. Anyways, continuing. And the first time I've seen Tyreek Withers in a film, and goddamn, he was amazing.
He's pretty good.
Is he Cam?
Yeah.
Tyreek.
He's not Oscar worthy.
I think he did good though. I
Yeah.
feel like if he got some other parts in bigger movies, he would be able to do a good
Maybe.
job.
I can see him in like a Marvel movie, like being a main character.
Mm-hmm. He's very pretty.
He
I will
is.
say
He is
that.
very conventionally attractive.
Yes.
Again, you called him like a Calvin Klein
Yeah.
model, so
No, it's like he's got the jawbone. That
I
mandible.
thought you were just gonna say he's got the job.
He's got the job. Hired.
You've been freaking hired.
What was I saying? Oh, and the first time I've seen Tyreek Withers in a film, and goddamn, he's amazing. I need more like this from him. Justin Tipping did such an incredible job with this. Some of the scenes are just so creepy, like the sauna scene. That was foul.
Literally mentions the only creepy scene in the entire movie.
And the ending was okay. And the ending was annoying. It just felt so insane and honestly fit so well.
I thought it was annoying too, but for vastly different
reasons. Yeah. It fits so well because of the mental state of Cam. I love unrealistic storytelling like that. It's the shit. I have no idea why people don't like this. I thought it was so good. This person is crazy, Reese. Wow.
This person must have only seen like 5 movies in his entire life.
I love unrealistic storytelling.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Well, anyways, that's what I'm finishing off on.
Wonderful.
Okay. How odd.
Here we go. 3 stars. In my snuggie, deep throating the Glock.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fucking Hawk Tua on that shit.
Oh, there was a Hawk Tua joke in Scary Movie 6.
Yeah,
too.
of course there is. Because that movie's probably nothing but outdated references.
It sure is.
2 stars. There is a recreation of The Last Supper in this that made the guy in front of me involuntarily burst out laughing. Oh my god, I feel bad.
That was me.
Probably me too.
I was like, what the?
2.5 stars. Pretty gay. It's Pride Month, guys.
I don't think it was gay enough.
There's not really any gay subtext or
happy
text
Pride
in
Month,
this.
everyone.
Happy Pride Month.
Be gay.
1 star. An acid trip filled with surface level symbolism that just doesn't work. Based.
Yeah.
2.5 stars. Wow. Great story. Fire emoji. Powerful performances. Flex emoji. Excellent production. Star eye emoji.
Okay.
Strong direction. Clap emoji. Brilliant development. Mind blown emoji. And an intense plot. That's all missing in parentheses.
Oh, okay.
So basically saying this movie had none of that.
I was like, with 2 stars and all of this shit's going on. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, fair. It was missing some of that.
Missing so much.
There's some great performances in this.
Absolutely.
And the production design's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's missing everything else that's meant that is in there.
Yes.
So. 3.5 stars. I don't know what the fuck I just watched, but it was just the right amount of random weird shit happening every 10 seconds to absolutely be my thing.
Oh.
It's TikTok the movie.
Oh my god. Just like random shit.
Just random
constantly
shit.
To make sure that you're still
Yeah.
focusing on the movie.
I love those like shorts where it's just like movie clip up here and then someone playing a mobile game on the bottom.
Yeah. Someone like cutting through the moon sand or like cutting ice or something.
Yeah. 4 stars. Happy to report that everyone is wrong and that this movie is good. No. I just read his username. It's Raygun Bush.
Raygun Bush. Shout out. And not on Letterboxd.
Yeah. 1 star. Guys, please stop comparing this movie to Black Swan. Black Swan doesn't deserve that.
I mean, very true.
And then here's my last one. 3.5 stars. Football, family, God. Okay, now I see what Jordan Peele saw in this, even if professional critics and fellow letterboxers don't, because I thought the trailer looked awful. Wasn't even sure I wanted to watch it. Turned out to be a pretty unique experience. Definitely want to watch it again. It was hard for me to watch this a second time.
It was very hard for me to watch this again. I almost regretted not taking notes the first time around.
Me too. I almost debated not taking notes and just going into this free.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Because I probably got to, let me see. Oh, that's Us. Where are my notes on him? I probably got to day 2. I got to day 2 and I said, maybe I don't need to continue.
Okay. Yeah, for
like
me,
maybe and I had this on like 1.5 times speed my second watch through, and was just writing
God.
stuff down as it went.
See, for me, it's just like I rewatched it again today to take the notes, and like all morning I was just like, do I really want to do this?
It's
But that was just like,
tough.
I'm somewhat professional. I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bite through it. Anyway, the review continues. Wasn't all style and no substance I feared it would be. It is.
It is.
Depending on how big a fan of American football you are, in parentheses, I'm a fanatic from a family of fanatics. So this person is Marjorie.
Oh, okay.
There's actually a lot to love and think about here. There's nothing to think about with this.
Oh.
Only 90 minutes, which I will say is a benefit. This movie's really short.
Yes,
It's
is.
just above an hour and a half.
The only reason why I said you could push through and watch it a second time.
Killer performance from Marlon Wayans, which, yeah, he was really good in this.
Absolutely.
Love the aesthetics, visual set design, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Was giving off gladiatorial vibes. That was the point.
Mm-hmm. It sure was.
And I love it when a film goes batshit insane at the end and nails it, and it doesn't. And him absolutely freaking nailed it. No, it doesn't. The super fun, totally bonkers, broad daylight, blood-soaked finale did not disappoint. Sent me home with an extremely satisfied smile on my face.
What a weirdo.
What a weirdo. None of that made any sense to me.
No, I love a crazy bloodbath, like, give it to me, insane ending to a movie.
Yeah.
This wasn't that.
No, and again, like,
He just kind of stabbed a couple people, beheaded some guy. It was whatever.
far checked out at this point to
Absolutely.
even appreciate anything that was going on in this. I hated the way that this whole finale looked. Like, the blood wasn't fun at all. I didn't feel like it
No.
was earned.
That guy just exploded at the end, Tom.
Yeah.
We didn't even see it. Just
We didn't
was
even
like-
learn anything about this demon, what his
No.
deal is, what he's getting out of it.
Yeah, like, huh?
Huh?
Huh? What's going? I don't know.
Anyway, that was him.
That was him. Did you guys enjoy listening
I guess
to
I feel
us?
like
Not
we
like
could
it?
be him if the bar is set this low.
We could be him. I would rather just not be him.
I would rather not be him. Anyway, that concludes Jordan Peele month.
Well,
Sorry we kind of ended it on a downer of a movie.
We'll just go listen to Nope, our last one.
Yeah, stop at Nope.
Yeah.
Just watch Nope.
We'll listen to this one too, but like
Or
go
watch-
back and rewatch.
Or
Nope.
watch Monkey Man, because maybe that's good. I don't
Maybe
know.
that's better. Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, so. But anyway, what we got coming next for July, I almost forgot what month we're in. For July, we're doing slashers or serial killers.
Serial killers.
So, kind of what we got going on the plate. Next week, we're going to be doing The Strangers.
Hell yeah.
The
The good one.
good one, not any of the
The-
fucking terrible sequels that have come out before.
The original, not the one that they made like a couple years ago that was just literally a remake of
Well,
the
there's
first one.
there's 5 of them. There's the original, there's Pray at Night, which is, I think, a direct sequel to the original.
Mhm.
Then there's The Strangers chapters 1, 2, and 3, which
Yeah.
is essentially like, I guess, a soft reboot of the series.
But I know chapter 1 is literally just the first one.
Is it? I
I
haven't
think
seen any
so.
of them. I do
I've
plan.
been trying to figure out if it was just the first one or something new, but I think it might just be.
I do plan on watching, and I might regret this.
Oh,
I do plan
God.
on watching all of them.
I love that for you. I don't think I'll take that same journey.
I mean, fair enough. I can just let you know. Just be
Let
like,
me know
hey,
your
stop
thoughts.
at the
Yes,
first one.
Actually, don't go further.
Because I've only seen the original. I haven't seen any of the other ones because mostly I don't care.
I've never seen the original.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Okay. Then
I was always. This is the movie I've been too scared to watch. I've been
Oh.
actively avoiding it because I don't like home invasion shit. Because that shit can actually fucking happen.
Oh, interesting.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like scary movies that can actually happen because they actually scare me.
I mean, we'll get into it when we talk about this movie, but it's quote unquote based on a true story, but not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
I'm very excited.
Then the week after that, we're doing In a Violent Nature. Fairly recent slasher film. I saw it back in 2024, and I've been wanting to talk about it because I have a lot of thoughts. Not sure how much of it's going to be positive versus negative.
I remember we talked about this a little bit at
We
Margaret.
talked about
Yeah.
it because I told you I watched it, and I kind of gave you my thoughts on it. Then after that, I believe it's The Burning.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
The Burning, which is a very not well-known slasher film from the 80s. I consider it the best version of Friday the 13th.
Yes, and it's funny that because I prefer it to
I
over
prefer
Friday
to
the 13th.
any of the Friday the 13th
Yes.
movies.
And it's funny because Jade has watched it, didn't like it, but
Oh,
also I don't
interesting.
think Jade has seen Friday the 13th.
Okay,
So I was
he
like-
doesn't know how bad that series
And I think
gets.
he was like, I'm not going to watch Friday
Dude,
the 13th.
we got to do a Friday the 13th ranking so that way
God.
we can let Jade know how bad that series is.
Not good.
And then, if I remember correctly, there's only 4 weeks in July, so I believe we're ending on Zodiac,
We sure are.
which isn't a slasher film, but like it is a serial killer and based on a true story, and it's a case that kind of got America as a whole like interested in serial killers and slashers and stuff like that. So, and plus it's in my opinion, a very good David Fincher film. So
Yeah, and I haven't seen that. So I haven't seen The Strangers, In a Violent Nature, or Zodiac.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
This is going to
so-
be a pretty good new month for you.
Yay!
And Zodiac is based off of a book written by one of the guys who did like investigating on the actual case back in the day. I will be reading that.
I was gonna ask.
There is a follow-up book called Zodiac Unmasked. I'm probably not going to have time to read both of the books, so I'm just going to read the original Zodiac.
Understandable.
So, yeah, it's going to be a fun month.
Especially since you're wanting to watch all of The Strangers.
Fuck, yeah.
But
It's
it'll
gonna-
be fun.
It'll be fun. I don't know how much fun I'm going to be watching those movies, but it'll be fun talking about those movies.
I can't
Yeah.
wait.
And if you guys are having fun with us, be sure to like us on Spotify. Like us, rate us, comment down below. What do you guys think of him? Have you even watched it? Do you even care?
Did you wish there was more cult-like satanic rituals?
Did
in
you
it?
wish it was called Goat because it should have been called Goat?
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date
Wherever
on
the
everything
notification
that's
bell
going.
is, yeah.
Wherever it is, down here, I think. I don't know.
Somewhere
Down here.
Subscribe while you're
Subscribe
looking.
while you're there.
Comment.
And comment down below what you guys thought. And follow us on our socials on Facebook and Instagram. We're at Midnight Movies.
Midnight Movies or Midnight Movies Podcast. I don't know. Just type in everything.
Just type in
until you
Midnight
find
Movies
us.
and find the one that looks like a Twilight Zone
Yeah.
logo.
And it
so.
says Midnight Movies. There you go. You found us.
You found us. We're pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. I make some reels. They're pretty funny.
They're
I
pretty
think so
funny.
because like we're involved in it, and I think we're hilarious.
We're not biased at all.
No, absolutely not.
But anyway, in the meantime, stay crispy.
Stay crispy,
As
just
crispy as like I guess Cam in that ice bath
yeah, him in the hot desert.
in the hot desert
Passed
in that
out,
sauna.
dead,
fucking,
yeah.
God damn.
And then stay
spooked. Let's play some football.
Football.
You ready for some Sunday night football?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Brother.
Brother.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.